of the Ad Astra Sports Network. It's time to take the field for Friday Night Lights on Hit Radio 94.7 KSKU. To find out when our Friday Night Lights tour is coming to your hometown, click on sports at adastraradio.com. Stay tuned now for the Central Kansas pregame show on Hit Radio 94.7 KSKU.
Allen Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on the giant corner of 30th and Lorraine in Hutchinson, Kansas. We take pride in supporting our community and our student athletes. Hi, I'm the General Manager, Don Glassby. We want to wish our area teams a fun and memorable season. A great person once said, victory is in the quality of competition and not the final score. Visit online AllenSamuelsHutch.com and follow us on Facebook for weekly giveaways and special events. And as Mr. Samuels always says,
come by, let's be friends.
KSKU.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight we're in Lyons for a non-district game as the Lions take on their nearby rival, the Nickerson Panthers. I'm Doug Higgins along with Matt Stafford, and we are pleased to be with you on this Midway Motors drive to the game. Also joining us tonight is video and board operator Ricardo Tapia. Well, Matt, both of these teams have a lot of things in common. Both played ranked teams last week and lost. Lions fell to number 2 ranked and undefeated Southeast of Saline in Class 2A 66-0. Nickerson took on the number 1 ranked and unbeaten Andale Indians. They lost 58-6. They're the power in Class 3A and one of the top teams in all classes in the state, I believe.
Yeah.
And the Lions enter tonight with a record of 1-4, Nickerson 0-5. These teams have played many years against one another in the CKL. There are no surprises. And Matt, let's be blunt about this. There is no love lost between these two teams. This should be a close, hard-fought battle.
Yeah, Doug, it really should. It ought to be a battle tonight. And like you said, no love lost between these teams. I know when we did the coaches show back before the season kicked off, a lot of the Lions players kind of had this game circled on their schedule as one that they were looking for. So I'll talk about it in my Erickson Custom Building Keys to the Game, but I think one of the keys for these teams is maintaining composure tonight.
Absolutely. You've got to play hard, no doubt about that. It'll be a hard-fought battle in the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball, offensive and defensive line play. But you've got to stay composed. You've got to avoid the highs and the lows, the peaks and the valleys. You've got to play consistent. Even though it's an aggressive game, you've got to have some highs in there, but you want to try to keep it on an even keel.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you got to avoid those 15-yard penalties.
Absolutely. Penalties would be a real disaster for either one of these two teams. While you're talking about your keys to the game, let's first of all talk about the ones to watch, brought to you by Rice Community Health, where we care for our patients like family. As I look at Nickerson, they've got 6 seniors and I believe 10 juniors, and their key seniors are Adric Nelson, a senior wide receiver and defensive back, Keyston Abernathy, tight end and defensive line, and then Landon Hayes, a running back and a defensive back. Their juniors are going to go to are a little bit of their skill people in a lot of respects. Chris Monroe, their quarterback, he'll just go one way. Austin Peterson, their primary wide receiver and a defensive end. And Riley Bronner, big kid at tight end and linebacker. Those are going to be the people to watch for Nickerson tonight.
Yeah, I agree, Doug. And I think the ones to watch for Lions on offense, I have circled Xander Young. He's had a couple of games where he started out really well this season once they started giving him the ball. And then he had a couple games that he didn't get quite as many yards, and I look for him to have maybe a breakout game here against Nickerson. Tegan Link, he was out the last couple of games with illness, and Tegan's back. If they can get him involved, he had a big touchdown for us a few games back. And then one to keep your eye on, probably won't be a big factor, but Deacon Showalter is suited up for the Lions after going down to injury the first game of the season. He may come in a special package. We'll just have to see what happens there.
I just think his presence on the field provides some motivation and maybe some momentum and again, definitely leadership for the Lions on the field.
Yeah, absolutely. His senior leadership is key to these Lions. And then on defense, once again, Jorge Saraceres, he's number 19 in the state in tackles, 11.2 tackles per game, 13 tackles for loss. So Jorge's one to keep an eye on. And Ethan Luck, last year he tied that record for Lions for interceptions. hadn't had that success this year. Of course, he had to step in on the other side of the ball and play quarterback, which isn't easy going both ways every snap. So look for Ethan maybe to have a big defensive game tonight.
Oh, absolutely. And I don't have any team stats on Nickerson, but I do have a little bit for Lyons. In the passing game, Ethan Luck is 30 of 67 for 496 yards. That's a 45% completion ratio. 16.5 average per reception, 99 yards per game. 3 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. That's a key also. Got to avoid the interceptions for Lyons. And 68 yards is the long pass that they have going. For the rushing, 104 rushes for 479 yards. That's 4.5 yards per carry, 95.8 yards per game, a long of 25. And as I said, we don't have anything for Nickerson. I think they try to run the ball first off, but they do have some very good receivers that they can throw to also. If Monroe gets hot, he can be a difference maker.
Yeah.
All right, let's step aside, take our first time out, as we will hear from the head coaches Carl Nolan and Taylor Bowman. When we return, we'll have the probable starting lineups and get ready for kickoff. From the Allen Samuels broadcast booth, you're listening to Friday Night Lights on 94.7 KSKU.
We are your destination for Friday Night Lights. To find out when our Friday Night Lights tour is coming to your hometown, click on sports at adastroradio.com. Hit radio 94.7 KSKU.
Have a roofing problem? Hi, this is Junior with Briseño Construction. From roof repairs to new installations, we've got you covered. Call us at 620-894-5000 for your free estimate today. Briseño Construction, we do it all. Give us a call.
Don't wait for pests to become a problem. Call Robertson's Termite and Pest Control in Lyons today. 620-257-2012. Serving Central Kansas since 1957. Robertson's Termite and Pest Control, because your home deserves the best.
Need help with the down payment on your new dream home? Talk to Marcia and Kim today at First Bank. You'll learn all about the turnkey program and the 3 customizable options that could earn you up to $15,000 towards your down payment. Call Marcia and Kim today to see if you and your new home will qualify at First Bank, or log on to first-bank.net. That's first-bank.net. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
We are now joined by Carl Nolan, the head coach of the Lions. Thank you, Coach, for sharing some time with us again on the Midway Motors Drive to the Game.
Listen, thank you. I'm glad to be here.
All righty. So last week, Southeast of Saline just had a lot of weapons. What did your team learn from that game that you can use going forward tonight against Nickerson?
There was a lot of lessons learned Friday night. I think one of the biggest positive messages that we got out there, and we were able to move a ball on the number 2 team in the state in the classification of 2A, and that we just got to put it all together. Like, we had them in 4th down situations. We were still able to pick up first downs and move it. Should have scored on that first drive.
Yeah, it was looking good, and then just fell apart, I guess. Well, obviously, you're quite familiar with Nickerson, having been a member of the CKL for many, many years. What can you tell us about the Panthers and the players you will focus on?
Nickerson is always I look at Nickerson as an opponent that's always coming in with almost a chip on his shoulder, only being 22 miles away. You know, there's always that rivalry between
big rivalry.
So, you know, I'm expecting them to come in and put their best foot forward, and I'm expecting my guys to go in and put their best foot forward. So I think we're going to have a real good ball game.
Talking about some of the guys, we saw Will Miller again having a good game on both sides of the ball Friday night. Jorge Saraceras again always competing hard. Tell us about the leadership you're getting from your senior players.
You know, the biggest person right now that's stepping up as far as leadership would be Deacon Showalter. You know, he's at practice every day, even though he's not cleared yet. But he's at practice every day, you know, cheering the guys on, making sure they step it in the right way, always asking, hey, Coach, what can I do to help? You know, having Jorge and Will out there, you know, Will is always talking, making sure that we're in the right defense. And Jorge just flies around. Like, what else can I say? He flies around.
Yeah.
You know,
he's everywhere.
He is. Ethan Luck at quarterback is making some plays for us, and then having Javier step up at receiver, he's making plays for. Like, the seniors as a whole are stepping in and doing what I expect for them to do and helping us to continue to build that foundation and put up some walls this year.
Well, that's good news about Deacon possibly being back next week then, hopefully for some district games. Is that potentially a possibility?
I might have a surprise for you later on this evening.
Okie dokie. Well, this is a game that many players indicated they'd marked on their calendars as the game that they were most looking forward to. It's a non-district game, but it comes right before that final push to make the playoffs. How big is this game, and how did your team compare for this game against Nickerson tonight?
This game is huge for us, just for the stance of momentum going into the rest of the district. You know, this is a game that we win and we keep pushing forward, and then we see Hillsborough next week and we keep the momentum going. Like, the message for our guys this week was that this is not our playoff game. We still have more in the tank, and we got to keep going. And then I said, let the rocks fall where they fall.
Yeah, this is the momentum builder to lead you on into the district play. Well, Coach, it's always a pleasure to have you on our pregame show. Thank you, and good luck against Nickerson tonight.
Thank you. Go Lions.
All righty. Coach of the Lions, Carl Nolan. More to follow on the Midway Motors Drive to the Game.
You're at the 50-yard line for Friday Night Lights. Friday Night Lights is streaming online at adastroradio.com and on the Ad Astra Radio app for your smartphone or tablet. Hit Radio 94.7 KSKU.
At People's Bank and Trust, we value our customers. We know you have plenty of choices for your mortgage loans, but we think we have what you're looking for: relationship banking. And if you're considering refinancing or purchasing a new home, check our competitive rates before you make that change. Your payments will be made at home, and you'll receive good personalized service. That's how we've established many long-lasting relationships. Make a change, know your lender, and make your payments at home with People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, this is Matt from Pride Ag Resources Ace Hardware. Pride Ag Ace is the place to take care of all of your feathered friends. We have the best seed, suet, feeders, and supplies to keep all of the birds in your neighborhood happy. We even have some seed with habanero added if you want to keep those pesky squirrels at bay. Stop into your nearest Pride Ag Ace in Dodge City, Lyons, Mays, or Meade and pick up all of your birding supplies.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
And we welcome you back to the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. I'm now pleased to be joined by the head coach of the Nickerson Panthers, Coach Taylor Bauman. And, Coach, we appreciate the time as your team comes into this matchup with Lyons. And I got to say, after looking at the first part of this schedule, you may have had the toughest stretch over the first 5 weeks of any team that I've seen. And I've done a lot of these interviews. But, you know, how has your team grown from week one to now after playing such a murderer's row?
Yeah, well, I guess I would agree with you. We've had a really tough schedule here. And I'd say even it goes back to my first year here 2 years ago, where the last 2 years our district was Andale, Cheney, Pratt, Smoky Valley. So these guys, you know, last year I said we were a very young team. We had 9 of our 11 starters were freshmen or sophomores, and they went through that gauntlet of a district, and then they start off the year with that tough schedule like you talked about. I mean, 4 of the 5 teams going into last week were undefeated, and then, you know, Haven lost to obviously a really good Garden Plain team. So, yeah, they just keep battling, and we're really – I was very pleased with how we responded. You know, we started off slow against Andale, who I think is one of, if not the best team in the state of Kansas, all classes. And, you know, we really started off struggling there, especially on the defensive end. And then with 9 minutes to go in the second quarter, they scored. And then our guys just band together and put together a 16-play, 95-yard drive that took up the rest of the second quarter. And from that 9-minute mark in the second quarter on, it was a 14-6 ball game, and that included us fumbling on the 1-yard line. So it really should have been at least a 14-12 ball game against, what, like I said, what I think is the best team in the state of Kansas. So they're really responding. We've had a lot of sickness, honestly, as a team. And so we've had a lot of young guys that have stepped up into positions and played games. You know, the 2 games that I felt like we played the best in Andale and Halstead were the games that we were missing the most starters. So we've had a lot of young guys that have stepped up in positions that maybe they weren't quite ready for, but they responded to the call. And we were really, like I said, after last week, I feel good at where we're at. And we got another 3 games that I think are winnable for us, and look to continue playing well.
And I was just going to mention that you got some games on the schedule of teams that you've competed well with in the past. And what are you going to have to do well tonight against this Lions team to come out on top, Coach?
Yeah, I think Coach Nolan over there at Lyons does a really good job, and they're kind of still a situation where a lot of their guys that are playing, the Ethan Lux and the Jorge Cervantes, they've been playing since they were freshmen or sophomores. So they got a lot of experience coming back, and they got a lot of athletes. They're aggressive on the defensive end, and offense. They try to get the ball to athletes in space. So they provide a tough challenge. And I know this has kind of been a game that both teams have looked forward to the last couple years. Obviously, it was a close game last year in a 6-0 ball game. And so I think both teams have had this game marked on their calendars and ready to go for a Week 6 matchup.
No question about that. Well, Coach, we appreciate the time, and best of luck coming up to your Panthers tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
And that will do it for Coach Bauman here on the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. We've got more coming up right after this.
It's time to take the field for Friday Night Lights. Listen to Friday Night Lights right from your iPhone or Android device. Download the Ad Astra radio app. Hit Radio 94.7 KSKU.
Are you done with punching the clock or constant work travel? Do you have 15 or more acres? Find freedom by joining America's #1 free-range egg brand, Happy Egg. Happy Egg is looking for growers to raise happy hens. Happy Egg offers startup and new flock cost support and yield-based compensation. Work from home. Work for yourself. Feed America. Visit happyeggfarms.com today for more information. Happy Egg is a proud supporter of Rice County Athletics.
Where can you play 18 holes of golf with cart for only $20? At Lyons Public Golf Course on Thursdays. Enjoy 18 holes of golf with cart Thursdays for only $20. Carts are limited though, so reserve your tee time today. 620-680-0439.
KSKU.
Welcome back to our Midway Motors Drive to the Game. Both teams are on the field. The officials are getting the captains ready to go out and flip the coin. Matt, let's go through your game plan here tonight, brought to you by Erickson Custom Building for new construction and remodeling. Online at ericksoncustombldg.com.
All right, Doug, thank you. The Erickson Custom Building game plan tonight for the Lions. You said it in our first segment. Be physical at the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. You got to win at the line of scrimmage on both sides. Be really physical tonight, but then play composed. Can't get those 15-yard penalties. Both teams, as we heard in both coaches' interviews, have had this game circled on their calendar, so you just got to stay composed. And then try to grab, I think for Lions, if you can go out and grab a 2-score lead, I think that's big, and then just roll on to a victory from there. For Nickerson, you talked about it earlier, run the ball until Lyons shows they can stop it. I think Nickerson's going to be run heavy until Lyons shows they can stop that run, and then win the turnover battle and keep this game close, I think, are some of the keys for the Nickerson Panthers.
Thank you, Matt. That's your game plan brought to you by Erickson Custom Building. Teams are heading out to the midfield stripe to meet the officials. The Lions in their blue uniforms with white numerals, white pants, and white helmet. Nickerson in their white jerseys with blue numerals and lettering outlined in gold, white pants, and they wear blue helmets also. Our uniforms sponsor again, I Need a Cleaners in Hutchinson. It's where to take your clothes. 80 degrees here at kickoff. It'll drop to the mid-70s by halftime, lower 70s. Not much of a wind factor here. Light wind out of the south, crosswind as the field runs east and west right here. It should be a dandy. The coin has been flipped. We're going to decide how we're going to do the starting lineups. The Lions has won the toss. They have elected to receive. They will start on offense. I'm going to run through the defensive starters for Nickerson at this time. Starting at linebacker is Rylan Morrell, a sophomore. At defensive back, Leon Hedrick. He is a junior. Landon Hayes, a senior at a defensive back. Adric Nelson, a senior at defensive back. Austin Peterson, another defensive back. He is a junior. Micah Jarrett will be a defensive end. Keyston Abernathy at a defensive end. Linebacker Riley Bronner, he is a junior. By the way, Abernathy and Jarrett are both seniors. Adric Nelson, another junior at defensive line. Gabe Taylor, a junior at linebacker. And rounding out the defensive line is a senior, Alan Cummings. Now to Lions on the offensive side.
All right, thank you, Doug. Lions starting tonight on offense. Number 4, Quante Campbellton, a sophomore, starting at wide receiver. Number 7, Xander Young, a freshman, starting at running back. Number 9, Ethan Luck, a senior, starting at quarterback. He'll also do the punting duties for Lyons. Number 10, Detrell Stanley, a sophomore, starting at wide receiver. Number 13, Will Miller, a senior, will also be starting at receiver. Number 17, Tegan Link, will be starting at the tight end position. Your lineman, number 55, Jorge Saraceras. Number 56, Maddox Link. At the center of that line, number 63, Nate Dold. And number 76, Lucas Timberlake, senior. And number 77, Diego Cabral, a senior.
All right, thank you, Matt. And Lyons will receive at the east end. Back deep is Quanick Hamilton. Kicking off for Nickerson will be number 53, Cooper Malloy. A short kick goes off the hand of one of the up men and recovered at about the 26, 27-yard line, where Lyons will take over 1st and 10. What a beautiful night for football here again. Maybe a little warmer than we want to see, but we'll take it at this point in time. It'll cool off next week.
Yeah, it's going to get cold soon enough. It's going to sneak up on us for sure, but gorgeous day today here in central Kansas. Beautiful night, beautiful sunset off to the west, and like you said, we had a little bit of wind pregame, but that's died down. The flag is not moving at all.
Lyons will go with a couple of running backs. Well, they're going to go with a full house backfield back there as they bring in a jumbo package. Josh Grissom, snap, back to the running, but back to Ethan Luck. Ethan Luck powers forward for a nice gain. It'll be 2nd and short. They tried that look at southeast of Saline last week and come right out with it and pick up 9 yards on that initial carriage. It's going to be 2nd and very short.
Yeah, nice play calling there and nice execution by the Lions using, as you said, Josh Grissom to lead the way there, and Ethan Luck then takes it from there and gets the 9-yard pickup.
This will be about a half a yard is all they actually need. Just come up short a little bit. They're going to go with the same jumbo package. Starbuck is in there as a blocking back, as is Saraceras and Grissom. Baby Josh with Ethan as the lone running back in that set. Luck takes it again. Straight ahead. Good blocking. Gets the push up beyond the 40. 1st and 10. Move the sticks. Good start for the Lions.
Yeah, exactly what the Lions needed. About 4 yards on that carry there. Ethan Luck with the first 2 carries of the game and a quick first down for the Lions to get some early momentum.
Stanley and Hamilton split out wide to the right, to the left, as is Jace Thompson. Now they go to a spread offense. Xander Young into the backfield with Ethan Luck. Luck calls for it. Quick pitch. Xander Young with the sweep. Around the corner, gets outside the numbers and driven out of bounds on the far sideline as he goes around the left side. Picks up a good gain. Looks like about 7 yards or so on the carry. It'll be 2nd and short again.
Yeah, nice run by Xander Young as he goes to the left side, as you said, Doug. Able to absorb that contact, hang on to the ball, and nice carry to get the game started for Xander.
We'll call it a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4 as the ball is spotted at the 47-yard line. 10-12 to go, just about 2 minutes in here in this first quarter of play between Lyons and Nickerson. Again, they go with the spread formation. Will Miller is the wingback here on the near side. 2 receivers to the top. Low snap, handoff to Xander Young. Gets around the corner, outside the numbers, and driven out of bounds in Nickerson territory at the 41-yard line. Big carry there. That'd be 12 yards on the carry, and good for a first down.
Yeah, after a low snap there, Ethan Luck able to recover, get the ball to Xander, and Xander does the rest.
This time Young up the middle. Another decent gain. A little extracurricular activity going on there, and the White Hat jumps in right away to cool things down as the blockers were staying with their blocks. About 5 on that carry by Xander Young. That'll push it down to the 36-yard line, gain of 5.
I like the nice balanced play calling so far. 2 runs by the quarterback, Ethan Luck, 3 runs by Xander Young. See if that starts to open up the passing game as Coach goes to his playbook here.
Tegan Link, tight end on the right side, 3 receivers to the left side. Snap, keeper by Luck. He's going to try to sweep. Gets around the corner and is going to be close to the first down marker. It's going to depend on the spot totally. He might be just a fraction short, Matt.
Yeah, flag came flying in late there, Doug.
Oh, I didn't see the laundry on the field. I was watching the runner go out of bounds. Have not seen a preliminary call yet. Looks like it's going to go against Lyons for holding. That'll be a 10-yard penalty. Will negate that good run by Ethan Luck. That'll push it back to near the original line of scrimmage, back at the 47-yard line.
You can tell the
42-yard line.
The early game plan for Coach Carl Nolan is see if he can get the runners out to the edge.
Yep.
Beat those backs to the edge and then get big gains.
Yeah, try to get those runners out in open space where they can do something. They like to run out in those open areas. Luck rolls to his right. Going to keep it. Gets hit at about the 40. Goes down at about the 39 of Nickerson for a short gain. Maybe 3 yards on the carry. And it'll be 3rd down and about 8 to go.
Big 3rd down here for the Lions as they have some momentum going. See if they can continue this drive and keep it going here on this 3rd and 7 play.
Nickerson defense in a 5-man front. 3 deep secondary as they load the box here. Luck steps back, surveys the field, lofts one in the air. It's going to be a fight for the ball. And nearly intercepted there by Rodarte of Nickerson as he was battling Quanique Hamilton for the ball. As it kind of fluttered up there coming out of Luck's hands.
Yeah, I don't know if there was that ball was tipped a little bit or what happened there, but like you said, it was kind of fluttering, and Quanique Hamilton, they both had a shot at that ball, and then Quanique Hamilton had to kind of become the defender on that play.
Yes, he did.
And good job just keeping the interception from happening there.
7:51 to play. Lions will go for it on 4th and 8 as they are inside the 40-yard line. A punt wouldn't gain you that much territory. Luck rolls left, throws it back.
Oh.
And a pass intended for Jace Thompson was in the vicinity, and Thompson, a little bit behind Thompson it looked like, and he could not come back and make the catch. And Lions will turn it over on downs.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth, Doug. That was a pretty well-thrown ball. Just a touch behind Jace Thompson, not able to get the catch there and keep this drive going.
That was an 8-play drive by Lions, but they come up short on 4th and 8, and it'll give the ball to the Nickerson Panthers. They run split backs. Quarterback under center is Monroe, and a false start against Nickerson will move them back 5, and they'll try again from the 34-yard line.
Yeah, Nickerson was trying to get up to the line of scrimmage and go quick there. They wanted to kind of catch Lyons a little bit off guard. They were trying to go quick. I don't know if that created the false start as Lions seemed to get their defense set just before the snap.
Morrell and Broyles are the 2 running backs in the backfield. Near jump by the defense. Now they're going to call the flag. Oh, they're going to call a false start on the offense.
Yeah.
That was caused by the defensive nose guard jumping into near the line of scrimmage. I don't think he actually got in there. And now 1st and 10 is suddenly 1st and 20.
1st and 20, and the Lions players trying to encourage this home crowd to get noisy here and create some noise with Nickerson backed up.
That time the defensive end on the left side jumped across the line of scrimmage. That will move it back 5, and it'll be 1st and 15. So we've had 3 attempts to get a playoff for Nickerson, and We went from the 39 to the 34 to the 29, and now we're back at the 34.
I haven't had a chance to write down any stats yet for Nickerson, Doug.
You're going to here after this play. Handoff straight ahead to Broyles. Good for about 5 yards, maybe a little bit more depending on where they spot him, as the offensive line for Nickerson just kept pushing, and I think he's going to get about 6 yards on the carry. That'll spot it at the 40-yard line. Jorge Saraceras in on the tackle. Split backs again. Wing back is Bronner. Straight ahead, still pushing. With the carry is Rylan Morrell. He'll pick up a couple of yards and set up a 3rd and a long 6.
That time, number 66 for Lyons, Josh Grissom, was in first one in to make contact and get the tackle.
Ball on the 43-yard line. 3rd and 6. 3rd and 7. Shift. As Abernathy and Bronner both move. There's a good run over the right side.
Ball came out.
Ball came out. Who's got it? I think Nickerson retained possession of it. Big run there as that line just really moved the ball out forward. Down to the 33-yard line. 24 yards on the carry. 34 yards on the carry, excuse me.
That was Morrell on the carry, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Morrell he had 2 or 3 Lions players he was taking with him.
There's Morrell again as he goes to that same exact play. Big yardage again. As Morrell bulls his way over that right tackle spot down to the 26-yard line. Gain of 8 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 2. Nickerson stays with that split back formation. Monroe under center. Morrell fumbles. And the quarterback, Monroe, who was 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage, was right there, and it came right to him. Almost getting there was linebacker Xander Young. As he come flying through there, he had a shot at it also.
He did have a good shot at getting that turnover.
Loss on the play, back to the 28-yard line, 29-yard line, and it'll be 3rd down. Handoff straight ahead. Going to be short of the 1st down, I think, as carrying at that time was Logan Broyles. He's going to be a yard short. Oh, they gave it to him. It looked like he was going to be about a yard short, but comes up with the 1st and 10. The quarterback on the keeper, as there was a mismatch in the handoff, couldn't get it off as a defensive player was right there, so keeping it was the quarterback, and he goes forward for a nice gain of about 6 or 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd and short. Ball be spotted on the 15.
Yeah, I didn't see what Lions player was in there, but they just about took that ball right out of Monroe's hands. Not able to get it out of his hands, and then he's able to turn it into a nice 7-yard gain.
Tight end and wingback reset from right to left. Handoff with the carry is Micah Jarrett with the carry on that play as he goes over the left tackle spot. Good for a 1st down as they take it to the 11-yard line. Gain of 4 on the play. 4 minutes remaining here in quarter number 1. Nickerson in red zone territory at the 11, putting together a solid drive that started back at their own 39-yard line.
Yeah, and Doug Nickerson's used 4 different running backs already and no passes yet.
And again, it's Morrell, the sophomore. Rylan Morrell picks up decent yardage, about 5 on the play, down to the 6-yard line. And a timeout called, and we'll step aside also. Back in 60 seconds from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Friday Night Lights on 94.7 KSKU.
Hi, this is Christy Showalter, Booster Club. We are proud to support all Lions USD 405 athletics and activities. Look for us on Facebook to keep up with the Lions, be the first to know about new merch, and to find out how you can join Lions Booster Club today.
JCAM Catalyst, over 800 employees share a commitment to their customers, their company, and each other, providing second-to-none service to the oil and gas industry. Make JCAM Catalyst a part of your career plans. Check out jcamcatalyst.com for current job openings.
At Sterling Village, our name may have changed, but our services are still top-notch. Senior cottages, short-term rehabilitation, and personalized long-term care at Sterling Village. We are always here when you need us.
We only sell things we've tested right here in central Kansas. Hi, this is Brandon with Busy Bee in Lyons. We are your full-service agricultural fertilizer, chemical application, and distribution service. Visit us at bzbinc.com. BZB Inc., full service for full potential.
KSKU.
Nickerson hands the ball off. With the carry is Morrell. Not much there that time. In on the tackle was Siriciris. They'll set up third and short. Third and about 3.5, 4 yards.
Big third down here for the Lions.
Ball spotted at the 5-yard line. 10th play of the drive, and Lyons jumps into the neutral zone. That will take it a couple of yards closer, but it'll still be third down. Quarterback Chris Monroe probably giving a nice hard count there to get the defensive right side of Lyons to jump. It'll be 3rd and 1. Ball on the right hash mark. Hayes and Morrell in the backfield. And the touchdown scored. Quarterback on the keeper there. Chris Monroe with the touchdown. That coming from the 3-yard line. That touchdown coming with 2:42 to go here in the first quarter. Nickerson grabbing the early lead at 6-0. Extra point attempt coming up. Doing the kicking will be number 53. That'll be Malloy. Snap is down, kick is up. And the kick is good as Nickerson grabs the early lead, 7-0. 2:42 to go here in the first. We'll step aside from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Friday Night Lights on 94.7 KSKU.
When recovering from a hospital stay, being in the comfort of your home is important to heal. The compassionate home care team of nurses, therapists, social workers, and home health aides from Hospice and Home Care of Reno County can help you achieve that goal. We are your friends and neighbors, caring about our community and the people who live here. Hospice and Home Care of Reno County, your local not-for-profit agency serving a 50-mile radius of Hutchinson. We care how you live.
KSKU.
Nickerson with the early lead as they go 64 yards in 11 plays, capped off by the 3-yard touchdown by their quarterback, Chris Monroe, on the quarterback keeper. Malloy will add the extra point, and now he has the honors of kicking off. Oops, they have a new kicker in there. No, it's Malloy again kicking off. Short again. Taken by Stanley. Cuts the ball up at the numbers. Gets beyond the 40. Flag comes in late from the referee. The head white hat, it comes in late. Let's see what the call is. Man, that flag was about 15 yards in the air. Let's see who they tack this one onto. The ball's at the 41. Let's see which direction they go. We're going to have an illegal use of hands. holding, blocking the back or something of that effect. And it will go against Lyons. They'll spot it at the 32-yard line where Lyons will take over for their second possession. 2:30 on the clock here with Nickerson, the early 7-0 lead.
Yeah, nice drive by the Nickerson Panthers there to get this first score. Using the running game, overcoming some penalties there at the start of the drive, able to get a nice sustained drive. See if Lyons can do the same here.
Handoff to Xander Young, nothing doing. He loses a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11 as the ball now at the 31-yard line here on the near side. That time the offense had 2 receivers to the left. This time they're going to go 2 by 2. Thompson and Stanley here on the near side. Hamilton and Javier Solis on the far side. Passes to Detrell Stanley. Catches the ball at about the 38-yard line where he's hit immediately. Stays in bounds. Clock will continue to run. Decent little gain on the pass reception. It'll set up 3rd and about 6 yards.
Yeah, nice play there by both Ethan Luck and Detrell Stanley, bringing that ball in on the near sideline to us here. And like you said, he was hit immediately, nowhere to go after he got the ball, but nice gain on second down, brings up 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, he got a better spot than I thought. He got about 8 yards on that pass reception, made up a lot of ground on that, so it's 3rd and about 4. Luck feeling pressured and is taken down by a swarm of 3 defenders as the pressure came from the left side and Luck could not accept or come from the defensive left, the offensive right, and Luck could not escape the pressure. He goes down with a big loss back to the 31-yard line, 8-yard loss, and it'll be 4th and 11.
Yeah, Abernathy was in on that sack, and I didn't see who else was back there, but 3 players met him behind the line of scrimmage and just nowhere to go for Ethan Luck.
It looks like Nelson and Morrell back to receive the punt. Off the foot of Luck. He's got a good one. Hits at about the 25. Bounces back to the 15 and will be down there by Quanique Hamilton. And Nickerson will be deep in their own territory at the 15-yard line. So Lyons with a 3 and out. 30 seconds to go here in the quarter. Nickerson will have the ball, but a long field ahead of them. Going from the west end. Hey, did you see the Northern Lights last night? I didn't. I saw pictures of it.
Saw a lot of pictures. I didn't get out to see them. I should have, but yeah, a lot of neat pictures coming in.
Boy, there were. And it clear down to San Antonio, Texas, wasn't it? You could see those lights. I mean, it covered a huge area. Nickerson with the football. Quarterback keepers. He tried to give it to the first man through. The ball's loose. Picked up.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Number 52,
Starbuck.
Hendrick Starbuck.
They hit the quarterback. The ball popped right up into the air and right into the hands of Starbuck, and he takes it in for the score. I don't know where he took that ball from, about the 10, I would assume.
Yeah, it was about the 10-yard line as
we're going to call it.
Like you said, that ball pops up, and Hendrick Starbuck comes up with the gift there and takes it from there all the way to the end zone. Nice play by Hendrick Starbuck and the Lions.
Absolutely, and a timeout called. We'll just keep it right here as we're coming up on the extra point here in just a second. What a marvelous momentum play there for Lyons. You know, you and I were talking before the game, and we said, you know, it might come down to a turnover to give one team a momentum. That's a huge momentum boost for Lyons after having Nickerson drive the field. They get the quick touchdown and just the extra point away from tying the ball game. Kane Villasenor will do the honors with the extra point. Holding will be Luck. Tegan Link will snap the ball. Kick is down, or the snap is down, the kick is up, and it's good, and we're tied at 7-7. Let's just keep it here, Matt, because we got 20 seconds to go before we go to the quarter. One of the things I like to do is talk about my top games of the week. Here are my top 5. Conway Springs, defending state champion in 1A, 5-0 at Sterling, 3-2, but they are receiving votes. That's a big game, and it's on at Astro Radio Sports 2. Mound Ridge, 4-0, number 4 in 1A, at Marion, 4-1, number 10 in 1A. Big district game there. Nemaha Central at Sabetha. That's a big one in Nemaha County. I mean, there's no bigger rival than that. Both are 4-1. Nemaha Central's number 3. Sabetha's ranked, has received votes. Two defending champions meeting in the Kansas City area. Mill Valley 4-1, Gardner Edgerton 4-1, both number 2. Mill Valley in 5A and Gardner Edgerton in 6A. And then Kingman at Garden Plain. It's just a big district game. 3-2 on both teams, and Garden Plain receiving votes. And then Little River's involved in the biggest 8-man game in the state. El Saline 4-1, Little River 5-0. This decides the district.
Yeah, and of course, El Saline was one of those 3 losses that Little River had last year in the regular season.
Kickoff goes to Nickerson, off the foot of Villaseñor. Return there by Adric Nelson. Good return by Nelson as he takes it from about the 15-yard line out to near the 45. We'll see where they put it down at. Looks like it's going to be right on the 45. So Lyons takes advantage of the fumble and ties the ball game with 12 seconds to go here. Nickerson now will start on their own end of the field at the 45. 1st and 10, ball on the far hash. Handoff. Good carry, good blocking. Running back that time was Logan Broyles. He gets about 5 to midfield, and that's going to do it for the first quarter of play. We've got a good one. Nickerson draws first blood with 7. Lyons comes right back and ties it. Let's step aside. We'll be back in a minute from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Friday Night Lights on 94.7 KSKU.
Bank of the Plains, founded in 1906, has kept its tradition of serving fellow Kansans with integrity and innovation. Today, the bank continues to uphold these same values as they did 117 years ago. We'd like to visit with you in person, so please come by 517 East 30th in Hutch to learn more. Making your success simple, Bank of the Plains, an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
To be successful in agriculture today, you need to have all your ducks in a row. We can help you do that. Our ag lenders know their business and they're local. They can work with you to establish the loans and lines of credit you need to get the job done. Because we make our decisions locally, we give quick service on loans. Stop by, see us, and get all your ducks in a row. Lyons Federal Bank, a better way to bank. Member FDIC. Online at lyonsfed.com.
KSKU.
1 quarter of play in the books. We're tied at 7-7. Nickerson has it at the midfield stripe. 2nd down and 5 to go. Handoff over the left side. Morrell with the carry. He's going to be short, I think, by about a yard. I think they're going to call him down at the 46-yard line. And it'll be 3rd and 1 for Nickerson. Big down here for both of these teams. See which one wants to grab a little bit more momentum right here. One wide receiver out here to the near side for Nickerson. That would be Rodarte. Split backs with a wing back on the right. Straight ahead handoff to the first back through on a dive play. Has the first down yardage. It'll move the sticks after a gain of about 5. Ball spotted at the 41-yard line. Saraciris again. Seems like Saraciris is in on about every tackle.
I didn't see who that ball was handed off to on the carry, but, man, that was a quick handoff as he just came right up the middle.
I think it was handed off to Broyles. This time it goes to Morrell. Sweep to the right side. Outside the numbers. Drug down there by Ethan Luck. But a good carry by Morrell inside the 30 down to the 27-yard line. Big gain of 14 and another first down for Nickerson. Offensive line for Nickerson doing a really good job of blocking, Matt.
Yeah, absolutely. They're definitely getting those lanes opened up for the running backs, and when they get out on the edge, they seem to have some success there as well.
Timeout called by Lyons. That'll be Nickerson.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Called by Nickerson. Let's take 30 from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Friday Night Lights on 94.7 KSKU.
Escape the web of slow internet. Switch to MTC Fiber Internet for scary fast speeds and unlimited data, plus screen time restrictions, online safety, and parental controls to keep your kids safe. Call 877-216-9951 or stop by your local MTC office in Little River, Lyons, Marquette, McPherson, or Sterling to find out more.
KSKU.
Welcome back, everyone. The teams are still in their timeouts. Well, let me run down through the broadcast schedule for tonight. We're on 94.7 KSKU. Andale at Smoky Valley on 95.5 KLBJ. Bueller at El Dorado on 95.9 KWHK. 96.7 KMPK is Mound Ridge at Marion. And Mulvane at McPherson on KMCP. We'll give you the other games in the Ad Astra Sports Network here in just a little bit. Man in motion. Pitch to Morrell. Tries to sweep left. Flags out. And Morrell goes down after a short gain. I would think where that flag came in, that's probably a holding call.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a holding against Nickerson. We'll see here.
And that is exactly what that is. Stream today's broadcast on your phone with the Ad Astra radio app powered by Nextech Wireless, the latest phones and devices at the best prices. I want to thank all of our sponsors for making our broadcast possible here tonight. That includes First Bank, Nextech Wireless, Rice Community Health, and People's Bank and Trust. People's Bank and Trust with a hamburger feed tonight.
Yeah.
Gave away shirts for the whiteout here at the crowd tonight. Thank you to all the fine folks there at People's Bank and Trust. Great sponsors for Lyons Athletics. It'll be first and long. Back to throw is Monroe under pressure. Jaden Allen dropped. Oh, he got it away. Excuse me. At the last minute, he got it away. Allen was right there on top of him. And the pass is completed down there, it looks like, to number 15, Adric Nelson. I can't believe he got that away. I was watching the defender come in and just lay out the quarterback, but he got it away just in the nick of time. What a play by Chris Monroe. Completes the pass all the way from the 37 down to about the 10-yard line, excuse me. 27 yards on the completion. Monroe under center, in trouble, and goes down. A helmet flies off of one of the players. Baby Josh Grissom.
Yeah, Baby Josh, his helmet came off, and he was the one that made the tackle there.
He was. He'll have to come out for a play. Coming in to replace him will be, was that 56 coming in there?
58, I believe.
58?
Yeah.
That'd be Jared Guerrero. And another penalty as encroachment against the defense. After the loss, back to the 13-yard line. We'll move 5 yards forward to the 8. Press box says it's on the 7-yard line. We can go with that also. So it'll be 2nd and 6. And the carry by number 5, Landon Hayes. He's just short of the goal line. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. We'll have to call it the 1-yard line. Gain of about 6 on the play. And Nickerson definitely knocking on the door in red zone territory here. Quarterback keeper again. Don't think he got in there.
I don't think so. I think Jorge Saraceres came through the line and made contact behind the line of scrimmage.
They tried to go with the sneak again. Two backs in the backfield that time were Jarrett and Hayes. Be second down and goal. Monroe waiting for the play to come in. Bringing it in is number 3, Hedrick, Leon Hedrick. Under center, quarterback. Handoff, and into the end zone is Micah Jarrett getting the 1-yard touchdown. That touchdown coming with 7:33 to go here in quarter number 2. Nickerson takes the lead again at 13-7. Extra point to come. Micah Jarrett with the touchdown run. All-important PAT. Malloy out of the hold of Monroe. Kick is up. And the kick is good. That makes the score 14-7. Nickerson with the lead over Lyons in a seesaw game here as we go back and forth. Let's step aside from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Friday Night Lights on 94.7 KSKU.
Hi, this is Tori Tip with State Farm Insurance. At Tori Tip State Farm, serving our community and protecting our customers are our top priorities. We offer a wide range of insurance options to cover what matters most to you. Stop by on the square in Lyons today and make sure that you have all the coverage you need and none that you don't. Tori Tip State Farm, 620-257-3106. And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
KSKU.
Welcome back, everyone. Malloy to kick off. 14-7 your score as these two teams have been trading touchdowns on the last 3 drives. Short kick again. Fielded at about the 34-yard line.
Boy, Doug, every one of those Nickerson kicks have been short, and they've all taken a nasty bounce.
Yep.
And Lyons has just been everything they could do to get control of that ball. And
Nate Dole with recovery on that one. And, well, he actually the catch and actually gained a couple of yards as he goes forward to about the 36-yard line. 7:27 to go. Nickerson with a 1-score lead.
I was just going to say we have a lot of scoreboard updates coming in. We'll try to get those to the listeners out there in your Lyons Dental Care scoreboard update as soon as we have a moment.
Trips to the left. Xander Young in the backfield with Luck. Out of the shotgun. Quick pitch. Trying to sweep is Young. Cuts back. Gets smacked at the 40. Spins out of it. Maybe goes forward to the 41. Boy, he took a hard shot right there, but come right out of it. Oh, they spotted him out at the 40, gain of 4. Lyons going quick.
Xander Young has a very upright running style, and that time he took a pretty hard hit, but able to absorb it and keep his legs moving.
And this time Young tries to go to the right, hit in the backfield, and dropped right away. Shooting through there very quickly was Gabe Taylor at his linebacker position. He comes in and drops Young for a loss of a couple, and it's going to be 3rd and long for Lyons. Well, they said Bronner with a tackle. I thought it was the other guy. Nevertheless, 3rd and long. Ball spotted at the 39. Luck in the pocket, fires across the middle. Javier Solis. Nope, excuse me, that was Stanley. Detrell Stanley, ball was there. Couldn't hang on to it as he got crunched pretty hard right as the ball came into his hands.
Yeah, well-placed ball by Ethan Luck there, and I'm sure Detrell Stanley heard those footsteps coming, knew he was going to get hit, just unable to hang on to the ball there.
Dropping back to return the punt will be Adric Nelson. He's going to be joined by Hayes. Landon Hayes back also. Luck with another good punt. Oh, this one shanks out of bounds. Kind of come off the side of the foot. It'll be down about the 31-yard line. So another 3 and out by Lyons. Nickerson will have the ball for their 4th possession. Spotted at the 31. We're about halfway through the second quarter with 6:14 to go. Split backs again for Nickerson. You don't see a lot of quarterbacks go under center anymore, Matt. They like that shotgun, but not Nickerson.
Ball's loose.
Ball's loose. I think Lyons has got it.
That is Deacon Showalter coming up with the loose ball there.
So we didn't know if Deacon was going to get in or not, and he did, and comes up with a huge play. Again, a fumble on first down. The other one was recovered by Starbuck. Well, I actually caught it in the air, and it was a scoop and score, you might say, or whatever you want to call it. This time, Deacon Showalter comes up with the big play. Lyons in great field position at the 29-yard line, and half the quarter to go yet, with the clock stopped at 6:11. Luck, half of a jumbo package here, and we're going to take a timeout. We're going to run down through those scores right now, Matt.
Okay.
Our scoreboard update brought to you by Lyons Dental Care, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch. What do you have for scores?
First one I have, into 1 from Chris Shank, Buhler 34, El Dorado 0. Buehler's already got 3 picks in that game. Humboldt 18, Blue Stem 0 into first. Conway Springs 12, Sterling 7. That one homecoming down in Sterling, 9 miles south of us here. 9:25 remaining in the second. End of 1, Mulvane 7, McPherson 0. A lot of people in the Wichita area watching some of the news media had that game as one to kind of watch. And from Easton Mills, Central Plains 22, Canton Galva 0 at the end of the 1.
That game can be heard on KBGK 98.9, one of our Ad Astra Sports Network games. Humboldt at Blue Stem on KIOL down in Iola. Ellenwood at Hutch Trinity on KNZS 100.3. Let's see. Pretty Prairie at Fairfield on Sports 3 tonight, as we have 3 stream games going in addition to all 8 of the radio stations. And don't forget the Kansas High School Scoreboard Show at 10 o'clock tonight. Luck with the keeper, straight ahead, spins, goes down to about the 20-yard line. Nice run by Ethan Luck.
9-yard carry right up the middle by Ethan Luck, and Lyons wants to go quick here.
They absolutely do. Again, they've got the 3 jumbos over on that right side. Luck's going to follow him, has the first down and more. Move the sticks. They put all of their blockers over on that right side and just say, Ethan, come follow us.
Like he got about 2 yards on the carry there, maybe.
Down to the 17. I think about 3 yards on the carry there, Matt. Pretty decent gain. Again, jumbo package. Sarah Griscom. Yeah, Xander Young taking the snap. Cuts back inside. Still fighting, going ahead. Inside the 10, down to about the 8-yard line.
About a 9-yard pickup there for Xander. It's working for Lyons. I think they're just going to keep going to this.
I would think so also. 5 minutes to go.
They want to go quick here once again.
Red zone territory. Again, Young has it, cuts back inside, lowers his shoulder, takes it down near the goal line.
4
yards on the carry.
Xander Young running out of the Wildcat here, and they're just going to keep him in at quarterback.
Yeah, they are. Again, they've got the jumbo package in the back. Xander Young cuts it back, lowers his shoulder into the end zone. Touchdown, Xander Young from 3 yards out. Makes it 14-13. Kane Villasenor comes in for the extra point to tie the ball game as We're just trading touchdowns here. Nickerson scores, Lyons retaliates. Nickerson scores, gets ahead. Lyons with a chance to tie here with the extra point.
Both the Lyons scores coming off of turnovers. The one by Hendrick Starbuck that he took back for the pick six, basically, as that ball popped up in the air. And the other one was a little bit of a surprise as Deacon Showalter was in on defense.
Kick is up, plenty of distance, and right down the middle of the uprights. That ties it with 4:20 to go, 14-14 here at Buller Field in Lyons. Let's step aside from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Friday Night Lights on 94.7 KSKU.
Have you been putting off dental care or maybe looking for a new dentist? At Lyons Dental Care, you will receive high-quality dental care. Build positive relationships with our friendly, experienced staff and enjoy the pleasant atmosphere of McPherson Dental Care. We're a hometown office with big city technology. I'm Dr. Matthew Perry inviting you to give us a try. Find us online at lyonsdentist.com. Lyons Dental Care, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch.
220 West Commercial in Lyons.
Hi there, it's Dr. Logan Shetler from Lyons Medical Center. Did you know that all 5 of our Rice Community Healthcare doctors, including myself, deliver babies right here in Lyons? I'm proud to say that last year we delivered over 100 babies at the Family Birth Center at Rice County District Hospital. Our birth center isn't just a place for expectant mothers, it's a dedicated space with birthing suites for the whole family. Your experience, as well as your baby's first breath, matters greatly to me.
KSKU.
Welcome back as we just had the kickoff off the foot of Villaseñor. On the return, Adric Nelson gives Nickerson decent field position on their half of the field. Lyons has taken advantage of 2 short fields after fumbles. That's been huge for the Lions. Nickerson now with plenty of time on the clock, 4:21, will have the ball spotted at the 27-yard line. I say 28. I'm not sure it's quite that far up there, is it?
It's close. Two short fields and all 14 points coming off turnovers for the Lions. And maybe that was the surprise that Coach Nolan was talking about. I was expecting to maybe see Deacon on a special package offensively, not defensively.
Handoff straight ahead to the right halfback. Not much there. I think Lyons had 12 men on the field. Somebody was trying to get off and did not get off in time. That's going to be a gift to Nickerson.
And as we're talking about Deacon coming up with that turnover, he's back out there on the field defensively for Lyons once again.
He's playing that outside linebacker position. He's got extra padding in his shoulder pads, I think, to kind of help with that shoulder. The ball now spotted on the 31-yard line. That coming after the 5-yard penalty for illegal participation. It'll be 1st and 5 for Nickerson. Morrell with the carry. Left halfback over the right guard spot. Gets a few yards. Takes it up to about the 35-yard line, if that's where they give him progress at. Well, they say 34. Gain of 3. 2nd and 2. Josh Grissom comes off the field. Wide receiver to the left for Nickerson. Riley Bronner, wingback on the right side. Straight ahead handoff to Morrell. Has the 1st and 10. Late flag comes in. Let's see what the preliminary signal is. This could be a face mask. It is a face mask call against Lyons. Will it be 5 or 15, Matt?
We'll see here.
Ooh.
I think it's going to be a 15.
Going to be 15. So after a short gain of a couple of yards, Morrell picks up a couple, but the 15-yard penalty, more than enough to move the sticks. Ball at midfield with 3:13 to go here in the first half. 14-14 your score. Nickerson with the ball, half the field to go. Wide receiver to the left, double tight end. Back to throw, Monroe. Heaves it deep, far sideline, wide open.
Oh.
and can't get it.
Who was
Receiver
that?
out there was Rodarte, Josh Rodarte, and coverage. Is that Detrell Stanley on the
Detrell.
coverage? Just threw a hand up.
Yeah, just threw a hand up at the right time because that ball sure looked like it was just going to drop right into the receiver's hands there and could have gone for a touchdown.
Josh Rodarte had got behind the defender, and the ball was a little underthrown and giving a chance for Detrell Stanley to come up and get a hand in the face of the receiver. Back to throw again, Monroe. Screen pass. Incomplete as he tried to dump it off over in the left flat.
I think that one might have been tipped by Will Miller
so.
on the release as he was coming into the backfield.
Miller again making his presence felt. He's had a couple, 3 good games here in a row for the Lions. Senior ball player showing some good leadership. 2:40 to go. 3rd and 10. Huge down for both of these squads right here. Nelson and Peterson wide to the right. 2 backs in the backfield. Monroe back to throw. Nearly intercepted as Jace Thompson, the receiver, broke over the middle and the pass went to the outside and Thompson had to go right through his fingers.
Yeah, I don't think Thompson was expecting that ball to be coming towards him, and as he was keeping his eye on the receiver, and that ball just came right through his hands.
7th play of the drive. Started at the 25. It's now at the 50. 2:46 to go. 4th and 10. What's Nickerson going to do here? Are they going to go for it, or are they going to punt the ball away?
Like you said, ball's resting right at the 50-yard line, right at midfield, just behind the 50.
They're going to go for it. They move their big tight end, Keyston Abernathy, over here to the right side. Back to throw. Monroe rolls right. Fires it up. This time Thompson does intercept it.
No, he didn't.
He dropped it.
Yeah.
He had it and dropped it, which is probably just as well, Matt. They get it at the 50-yard line because of the drop.
Yeah, he had it, and then Keyston Abernathy came in and applied the hit as Keyston Abernathy had to become the defender, applied that hit, and like you said, it probably was a good thing, but Jace Thompson was eyeing that interception there and would have had it.
Yes, he had. He had that one timed perfectly, knew it was coming. Lions will take over at the 50. 2:41 to go, and I think 1 timeout remaining, if my memory serves me correct. Looks like they're going to go with the jumbo package again. 3 blocking linemen over in the right side. Luck will carry it. Follows him over the right side, pushes forward short of the 45, dropped at the 46, gain of 4 on the play.
Yeah, nice gain once again. I think Lyons going to keep going to this jumbo package as long as it works. You know, why go away from it as they've had success the last couple of drives with it.
Timeout called by Lyons, that coming with 2:10 to go. Let's take 30 seconds from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Friday Night Lights on 94.7 KSKU.
Hey Hutchinson, it's Don Glaspie, and I'm back in town as new general manager at Allen Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. For over 28 years, I've been your friend in the car business, and as a proud veteran, I'm dedicated to building family and community right here with you. Whether you're looking for a new ride or just want to stop by and say hello, we've got something for everyone. Great deals, friendly faces, and a place where you're always welcome. So come by, and like Mr. Samuels always says,
come by, let's be friends.
KSKU.
Lyons has been very effective going with those 3 linemen in the backfield blocking for the lone running back, whether it be Ethan Luck or Xander Young. That's been an effective play for him. Josh Grissom in the middle of that pack. I think Guerrero and Sarah Saris are the other 2 blockers. No, it's Starbuck is the other blocker. I think Sarah Saris stays as the right tackle, and they're running over their best blockers over there. I checked that. It is Sarah Saris that's in there in the backfield. You know, last year he carried the ball early on in the season against Nickerson. Back to throw. Luck fires it to the sideline. Javier Solis, the intended receiver, over his head, Good coverage there by Leon Hedrick of Nickerson. That'll set up 3rd and about 6 for Lyons. Crucial down for them with still 2:14 on the clock.
Yeah, I like that call play, though. You know, that time that those players in that jumbo package became the blockers to give Ethan Luck time. Back there to get that ball out of the way.
Harry hit. It's going to be short of the line to gain, but not by much, I don't think. Xander Young will come in. They had Solis out here as the lone receiver. It is a gain of 4. And the ball resting at the 42-yard line. Well, 41 and a half maybe. They got to get it down to about the 40-yard line. Young comes out as Luck stays in. Guess what they're going to run here, Matt? Luck's going to keep it. Gets outside. Driven out of bounds.
Needed a half yard, got about 6 or 7 there.
Yeah, they were expecting the cut back up the middle, and he just popped it right away to the outside. Saw that there was nobody out there. Big gain. Takes it down to the 37. Gain of about 4 as they knocked him out early, it looks like. Lion stays with that jumbo package. Saraceris, Grissom, and Starbuck are the blocking backs. Luck, the running back. Nope, that's Xander Young this time. Xander Young dips, dives, goes forward, pushes ahead. Xander gets inside the 35 down to the 34. Gain of 3. Clock an issue now with 1:17 to go.
Doug, you want to talk about balanced running. 10 runs by Xander Young for 43 yards. 8 runs by Ethan Luck for 40 yards.
Xander Young keeps it, tries to get outside, now ducks back under. Inside the 30. Check that. They say he was down with a knee prior to that point. They'll spot it at about the 32-yard line. Gain of a couple. 45 seconds to go. Luck back into the ball game now. Looks like it could be passing time. Solis split out wide to the left. Luck back to throw. Going to throw to the corner. Solis, big tall body, out of bounds. A little bit of contact, no penalty as everybody was going for the ball. 21 seconds to go, and it's 4th down.
Lions crowd here was certainly looking for a flag there, but like you said, everyone going for the ball, and I'm not sure that ball would have been catchable anyway as it sailed out of bounds there.
Yeah.
But a nice job by Javier Solis, able to bring that in.
Changing personnel now. They go away from the jumbo package. They'll bring in the spread offense with 21 seconds to go. 2 receivers here to the left. Will Miller, the wingback, on the right. Luck drops, feels pressure, sprints out, runs into his own man, now escapes and is going to be dropped at about the original line of scrimmage, maybe a little bit more. Nickerson will take over with 14 seconds to go. Still time on the clock. Is there a flag on the play?
There is a flag. Yeah, I didn't see it either until.
Holding against the offense. That will be refused by Nickerson as they want the ball, and they will take over. Turnover on downs, and Nickerson will have it for one final shot here as they'll have it on the 30-yard line. So Luck made a couple of yards but didn't get what he needed to keep the drive going.
Lyons is going to drop a bunch of defenders back here, including Deacon Showalter, Detrell Stanley.
Jace Thompson's going to be pretty deep. They've got some of them back on the other side of the mid-stripe. I wouldn't be surprised if they just don't give it to Morrell and see if he can get into open field. Let's see what they do here. Monroe, drop back to pass, goes to the sideline, completes the ball, to No, that's not Bronner. That's Peterson, Austin Peterson. Gets out of bounds to stop the clock with 9.4 seconds to go. 9 yards on the reception. Ball at the 39. 2nd and 1. They could get a couple plays in yet.
Yeah, 9.4 seconds left. If you work the sideline like they did on that play, have time for probably 2 more plays.
Peterson again, the wide out to the left side. Monroe back to throw. Fires it this way. Picked off! Picked off by Thompson.
This time he gets his pick, and he goes out of bounds at the 19-yard line.
Half a second to go. There's still time on the clock.
They're going to bring number 25 in here. He is. He's coming in.
Yes, they're going to come in for the field goal, and that's one place where the Lions has an advantage. Villasenor, a much stronger leg than Malloy, the kicker for Nickerson. We've seen.
What a play. 3 defensive plays for the Lions. One by Hendrick Starbuck, one by Deacon Showalter, and now one by Jace Thompson. And Jace has had momentum in this game.
And Jace has had 2 other opportunities to make picks also. Luck to hold. Link to snap, I think. They're short a lineman, yes. Tegan Link to snap. Timeout called. By Nickerson. We'll just keep it here. Stay with us for our halftime report brought to you by Lyons Federal Bank. We'll also bring you some scoreboard updates brought to you by Lyons Dental Care. They provide healthy smiles with a gentle touch. Don't want to forget our injury report and timeout sponsor, Pile Law. If you've been injured at work or in a minor motor vehicle accident, call Pile Law at 620-241-9000. Tom works to get the benefits you deserve. I want to thank all of our sponsors, including Happy Egg, Black Diamond Contracting, Hospice and Home Care of Reno County, Bank of the Plains, State Farm, Tory Tip, and J-Cam. Thank you to all of those Lions boosters. Big play here. Lions hoping to take the lead at halftime with the field goal spotted at the 25. It'll be a 35. Plenty long.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no good.
Oh. It would have been good from 50 as Villasenor kicked it deep enough. It was well hit, just off. I couldn't tell which side it was off to.
I couldn't either.
From our angle, it looked good
from our
here.
Angle, but we are at a bit of an angle. I couldn't tell if it was wide right or wide left.
And it was so high above the goal post that it was hard to see which way it was going over. And, boy, what an exciting way to end the half as Nickerson scored first. They go up on top at the 2:42 mark in the first quarter. Lions on the very next play, or on the next possession, picks up a fumble. Hendricks Starbuck, the scoop and score. Nickerson right back with a Micah Jarrett 1-yard touchdown. Turnover again as Deacon Showalter takes the ball away, and Xander Young scores on 3-yard touchdown, 14-14. What a game, Matt.
Yeah, great game so far, and it's been the defense getting it done for the Lions tonight, and then the offense taking that ball and turning it into points.
All right, we'll step aside. We'll be back in 10 minutes from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Friday Night Lights on 94.7 KSKU.
Listen to Friday Night Lights right from your iPhone or Android device. Download the Ad Astro radio app. The Lyons Federal Bank Halftime Report. Lyons Federal Bank. Proven community commitment. Hit Radio 94.7 KSKU.
I'm Adam.
And I'm Devin.
Together we are Stematic of Central Kansas.
With a new location at 209 North Main in downtown McPherson. We are here to help, offering water, fire, and smoke restoration, mold remediation, carpet and upholstery cleaning, as well as hard surfaces like tile and even grout cleaning. Don't forget about the places you can't see, like air ducts and dryer vents. Find us on Facebook or online at schematicofcentralks.com for a free estimate to see how Stematic of Central Kansas can help you.
Oh, and honey, don't forget.
Call Stematic, you'll be ecstatic.
Ethanol production is not just about keeping the American grower up and running. It's about keeping all of America good to go with a fuel that makes sense. Kansas Ethanol Alliance is proud to contribute to our local economy and call Rice County home. For more details, go to kansasethanol.net.
You already know H&R Block does taxes, but you may not know you can get expert help in person or virtually, or that our tax pros average 10 years of experience, and your biggest possible refund is always guaranteed. H&R Block in Hutchinson, Ellsworth, and Lyons.
Learn with purpose. Wherever you are in your learning journey, Sterling College has the training you need. With undergraduate, graduate, and online programs, you can find the career path just for you. Sterling College is a Christ-centered liberal arts college in Sterling, Kansas, located just 20 minutes from Hutchinson. Sterling provides you with class-leading KCAC and NCCAA athletics and numerous arts opportunities to perform, learn, and grow. Visit sterling.edu or scwarriors.com to take your step to being a warrior.
Hi, this is Lucas Raleigh with Raleigh Insurance. With a family myself, I know how important managing expenses are. If you are thinking about shopping your family's insurance, let us do the shopping for you with our newly expanded markets and carriers. As an independent agency, we've been saving families across Kansas for the past 50 years. Check out RaleighInsurance.biz, see me in Little River, or stop by Raleigh Insurance in Inman or Lyons today.
Since 1965, your choice for home, auto, farm, and commercial insurance. Raleigh Insurance.
This is Lane Gillespie with your halftime report. Don't forget, coming up tonight is the high school football scoreboard show. Once we're all said and done with high school football on your Ad Astra Radio airwaves, you can tune into the scoreboard show on 98.9 KGBK or on Kicks 106.1. It'll start tonight at 10 o'clock. College football also continues on this weekend, including tonight, as there will be a Big 12 matchup kicking off at 9:30 between number 16 Utah at Tempe, Arizona against Arizona State. That's on ESPN. But tomorrow, the Kansas State Wildcats will be in action in Boulder, Colorado to face the Colorado Buffaloes, as the 18th ranked Wildcats will kick off at 9:15 Central Time and will air on ESPN. But then tomorrow there are a lot of big games happening around college football, including the Red River rivalry, now the SEC edition, as number 1 Texas will face number 18 Oklahoma at the Cotton Bowl in Dallas. That'll be at 2:30 on ABC. Two of the other biggest games of the day include the number 2 and number 3 team in the country facing each other. That's Ohio State on the road in Eugene, Oregon to face against the Ducks. That's at 6:30 on NBC. And then in the SEC, number 9 Ole Miss and number 13 LSU will face off at Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge, Louisiana at 6:30 on ABC. Other games going on in the Big 12, Cincinnati and UCF will kick off at 2:30 on ESPN2. Arizona will be on the road against number 14 BYU at 3 o'clock on Fox, and then number 11 Iowa State will head to Morgantown to face the West Virginia Mountaineers at 7 o'clock on Fox as well. But then the NFL will kick off on Sunday, as there will be nonstop football once again for at least 12 hours, as the first game of the day will be the London game once again, as that will kick off at 8:30 in the morning on NFL Network. That game will be between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Chicago Bears. But then there are some key games coming up in the Sunday afternoon games as well. The Baltimore Ravens will host the Washington Commanders, who have been one of the surprise teams of the NFL this year. The Houston Texans will be on the road to face the New England Patriots. The Tennessee Titans will be at home against the Indianapolis Colts. And then in the late window, there will be some key games as well, including the only AFC West matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos at Mile High Stadium in Denver. That's at 3:05. And then the Detroit Lions will be in Dallas to face against the Cowboys at 3:25. The Sunday night game tomorrow will be between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New York Giants at MetLife Stadium. That's at 7:20 on NBC. That's your halftime report. We'll have more coverage of your halftime show coming up next.
You're listening to the Lyons Federal Bank Halftime Report. Find the financial tools that fit your needs with Lyons Federal Bank. You're at the 50-yard line for Friday Night Lights. Hit Radio 94.7 KSKU.
Erickson Custom Building has a great plan and a budget suited for your needs. Erickson Custom Building provides quality craftsmanship and superior customer service. Call 620-585-2816 or visit EricksonCustomBLDG.com.
Hi, this is Dustin Schultz with Black Diamond Contracting. We pride ourselves on top-notch craftsmanship and a commitment to listening to the customer. If you're ready to create the space of your dreams, contact Black Diamond Contracting at 620-200-5647.
At Next Tech Wireless, you are in the driver's seat. With all the latest devices, the choice is yours. You pick between 18, 24 or 36-month terms, and get your device on us. Next Tech Wireless. Home on the range.
I'm Gavin Powell, MHS class of 23, and now a McPherson College Bulldog. At MC, I have a team that's helping me pursue my dream job, turning my love of cars and history into a career at a museum or private collection. And by living on campus, I have a new community to connect with, while still being close to home. Community and career prep are why I graduated from a bullpup to a bulldog. Build your team at mcpherson.edu.
Have a smile you want. Come and see us today. Dr. J. Stuckey, Hutchinson Family Dental.
Hi, I'm Dr. J. Come see me today at Hutchinson Family Dental.
Get grade A service with Johnson Roll-Off. Expert dirt work, top-notch demolition, and dumpsters delivered fast. Call us at 620-314-1866 for reliable service. Johnson Roll-Off. Your vision, our precision. Let's get it done.
With an update on the Ad Astra Radio scoreboard, I'm Lucky Kid. Late second quarter score, it was Bueller leading El Dorado 49-0. Hutch High leading Campus 35-0. Halftime score, Central Christian up on Attica Argonia by a score of 14-6. Lyons was trailing Nickerson 14-7 in the second quarter. Trinity Catholic up early on Ellenwood 8-7. Haven leading Bell Plain 28-0. Sterling 14, Conway 12 at the half. Mulvane leads McPherson 21-7. Early score, Andale 8, Smoky Valley 0. Central Plains up on Canton Galba 40-0. And Marion leading Mound Ridge 8-6. Little River and Elsleen were tied up at 8 after 1. Hillsboro Southeast of Saline scoreless after 1. Andover leading Newton 20-6. Heston 34. Wichita Trinity 14 in the second. Halstead up on Ellsworth 21-7. Garden Plain leading Kingman by a score of 14-7. Great Bend leads Liberal right now 14-0. Join the Kansas High School Scoreboard Show tonight with scores and highlights all across the state of Kansas. It's at 10 on Kicks 106.1. With your halftime scoreboard update, I'm Lucky Kid.
This has been the Lyons Federal Bank Halftime Report. Friday Night Lights continues next with a second half kickoff. We are your destination for Friday Night Lights. Hit Radio 94.7 KSKU.
Running out of space? Need storage you can trust? This is Junior with Briseño Storage. With 24-hour access to well-lit, secure indoor and outdoor storage, we have your solution. Call 620-894-5000. Briseño Storage. Big or small, we store it all.
Don't wait for pests to become a problem. Call Robertson's Termite and Pest Control in Lyons today. 620-257-2012. Serving Central Kansas since 1957. Robertson's Termite and Pest Control, because your home deserves the best.
Need help with the down payment on your new dream home? Talk to Marcia and Kim today at First Bank. You'll learn all about the turnkey program and the 3 customizable options that could earn you up to $15,000 towards your down payment. Call Marcia and Kim today to see if you and your new home will qualify at First Bank, or log on to first-bank.net. That's first-bank.net. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
One of the most important elements of success is knowing when to expand and when to focus on strengthening what you have. At People's Bank and Trust, we've done just that over the years, ensuring that we always have a solid base to provide for our customers and our community. At People's Bank and Trust, we never promise more than we can deliver. And what we deliver is safe, sound, reliable banking that puts you first. Let us put our experience to work for you and your family. People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Matt from Pride Ag Ace Hardware. There's still time to enjoy some summer barbecue from the comfort of your backyard. Need a new grill to get things cooking? Your neighborhood Ace has just what you're looking for. We've got a big selection of all the best brands like Weber, Traeger, and Halo. Plus, Ace Rewards members get free assembly and delivery on grills $3.99 and up. Pride Ag Ace Hardware, Dodge City, Lyons, Mays and Mead, your helpful barbecue place.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
KSKU.
Welcome back to the Lyons Federal Halftime Show. I'm Doug Higgins along with Matt Stafford and Ricardo Tapia, our video guy. And Matt, boy, that was an entertaining first half of play. 14-14, excitement galore, 3 Nickerson turnovers leading to 2 scores and a potential field goal that just missed by we'll say inches, I would say. I don't know. It had to be really, really close. And, boy, what a ball game it has been.
Yeah, absolutely, Doug. It's been a great game. Been a lot of fun seeing a lot of different things in this game, including 3 takeaways by Lyons, and they're able to turn 2 of those into 14 points.
Yeah, working from a short field most of the night and making Nickerson, for the most part, go the long distance to get the scores there. So stream today's game on your phone with the Ad Astra Radio app, powered by Next Tech Wireless. The latest phones and devices at the best prices. Let's take a look at those first half stats, Matt.
All righty, first off for the Nickerson Panthers, rushing-wise, they had 19 carries for 106 yards in the first half. They were led by number 2, Rylan Morrell, 8 carries for 60 yards. Logan Broyles had 5 carries for 26 yards. Chris Monroe, 3 carries for 10 yards. And then Micah Jarrett, 2 carries for 5 yards. And Landon Hayes, 1 carry for 5 yards, as the Panthers were spreading the ball around early and then kind of settled into just Morrell and Broyles getting the bulk of the carries.
Yeah.
Receiving, they had 2 receptions for 36 yards. One of those, a 27-yard reception by Adric Nelson, and one a 9-yard reception by Austin Peterson. Now for the Lions. Lions got most of their work done on the ground after those turnovers. They had 20 carries for 86 yards rushing in the first half. 11 carries for 45 yards by Xander Young, and 9 carries for 41 yards by Ethan Luck. Only 1 reception by the Lions as Detrell Stanley came up with a 8-yard reception in the first half. Lions with 94 total yards of offense in the first half.
Taking advantage of that short field. Now let's take a look at some of our scoreboard updates. That brought to you by Lyons Dental Care, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch. I'm going to go through my top games that we've got going on. Sterling on top of Conway Springs, 14-12. That's a dandy. Marion at halftime leading Mound Ridge 8-6. Another dandy. 8-man. Little River and El Saline tied at 6-6. That was in the first quarter, I believe. So that is another good ball game. And I think Garden Plain, if I remember, was leading Kingman in a relatively close one there also. But so a lot of real good games going on. What do you have from the Ad Astra Sports Network as far as some scores that go along with those?
Let's take a look here. Buhler 62, El Dorado 0. Did you already talk about that one?
No.
Okay, Buhler 62, El Dorado 0. Trinity 20, Ellenwood 7 at halftime. Humboldt 38, Blue Stem 0 at halftime. Buhler 55, El Dorado 0. Guess we already had that one, a later update on that one. Sorry about that. And at the half from Lane Gillespie, Mulvane 21, McPherson 7, as Mulvane with a 2-score lead over McPherson.
And Garden Plain was leading Kingman 14-7. Surprise one to me, Hillsboro and Southeast of Saline, neither team scoring after one quarter of play. That is a dandy. Now that kind of sets up the district play. Lyons is in District 6. Ellsworth is playing Hallstead. Ellsworth 2-0 in district, Hallstead 0-1. Southeast of Saline 1-0, Hillsboro 1-1. That is a big game right there. And, of course, Nickerson and Lyons playing tonight. Lyons 0-2, stepping out of district. District 5, which would be the teams that Lyons would be competing against in the postseason. Haven at Belle Plaine. Haven leading big over Belle Plaine. Haven 1-1, Belle Plaine 0-1. Garden Plain 2-0, stepped out of district. No, they're playing Kingman. That's 1-0, excuse me. So both of those undefeated. The winner of that would be facing, I would say, Haven for a championship. Douglas steps out of district play. They're taking on Reno County Homeschool. Douglas is 0-2. So that's kind of a look at the 2A district matchups as we go along here. Matt, let's game plan the second half. What is your game plan? Again, brought to you by Erickson Custom Building. For new construction and remodeling, online at ericksoncustombldg.com. What say you for second half?
You know, I think if you're the Nickerson Panthers, you continue to stick with the run. They've had success with it. They had 106 yards on the ground in the first half, and and actually outgained Lyons, but Lyons with the big turnovers able to keep this a tied game. And, if you're the Lyons, that jumbo package has been successful. I think you run it until it's not, and use the pass off of that. That might open up a few passing opportunities as well to get the ball downfield.
Wow. I was just thinking of something creative you could do out of that jumbo package, and I don't know what you would do out of it, but, boy, if you could create something of a misdirection out of that to surprise them, Nickerson's just going to load up on defense and try to go where that jumbo package is, and if you could come back the other way somehow, I think you'd have an open field. But that's hard to put in. You can't draw plays up in the sand in the middle of the game.
And I like the way that Coach Nolan has brought in Xander Young kind of as a wildcat package out of that jumbo. Used him several times with direct snap and had success with that. And then, the one short, where Lyons needed, a yard. Mm-hmm. And Ethan Luck was able to kick it outside and pick up a nice gain off of it. So you can get creative out of that. And, they were probably expecting Ethan to go straight up the gut, and he kicked it out to the right-hand side and came up with a big gain and picked up the fourth down conversion.
Lyons chose to take the ball in the first half. Nickerson will have choice in second half number 2. I'm sure they have taken the opportunity to receive. Lyons will kick off. I'm going to guess they are going to kick from west to east. That would be from my right to left. Nickerson will be facing the clock in the third quarter. Lyons will have it then, I think, in the fourth quarter. We'll see if that holds to be true. Very good game. No injuries tonight, which is always a good sign. If you've been injured at work or in a motor vehicle accident, call Pyle Law at 241-9000. Tom works to get the benefits you deserve, and hopefully we do not have to use that injury timeout.
Hopefully not.
It stays nice and clean. Lyons will indeed kick off from the west end. Villasenor, who has a plenty strong leg, he has kicked several into the end zone, 60-yard kickoffs. And that would be a big boost here if they could pin Nickerson back deep again in their own territory. I think that's a key for Lyons also, and something that Nickerson would like to work on. Lyons had a short field all first half.
Yeah.
They'd like to do it again in the second half. Nickerson's had the long runs. They need to get a short field if they want to be successful.
Yeah, I agree with you. And see what happens here as the second half goes on. It would be a lot of fun if this game ended up maybe with Villasenor getting another opportunity to win it at the end of the fourth quarter, and this time getting it between the uprights. Don't know if that'll happen, but that'd be kind of fun. And as we get ready for kickoff, we had a great halftime show by the Lyons High School Band, and they performed this week at Emporia State University Marching Festival. They competed as the smallest band in the middle division, which were 4, 5, and 6A schools. Had a really good performance there. If they would have been competing in the smaller division, they would have won it easily. But congratulations to the Lyons High School Band.
Nelson with the return, takes it about to 15. Goes from right to left across the field. Takes it beyond the 30 up to about the 32, 33-yard line. Decent field position for Nickerson as we start half number 2. Want to thank Stamatic of Central Kansas, Sterling College, Pride Ag Resources, Ace Hardware, Lyons Rec, and Sterling Village are fine sports boosters for Lyons here tonight, bringing you this broadcast on 94.7 KSKU. And Nickerson will take over at the 32-yard line as we start half number 2. Monroe under center, straight handoff. Straight ahead is number 5, Landon Hayes. Hayes picks up good yardage up near the 40-yard line. They say he got stopped 1 yard short of that, 39-yard line, gain of 7, 2nd and 3.
Jorge Saraceres on the stop there for Lyons.
In the backfield will be Hayes and Morrell. Monroe under center. One wide receiver out here to the near side on the right. Morrell straight ahead. Ball's loose. Did Lyons get it again?
Lyons
they did.
Has it.
Coming out of it, Will Miller.
Yeah, Will Miller once again coming up with a turnover as he's had a good couple of games here for the Lyons.
Fourth turnover for the Nickerson Panthers. 3 fumbles, 1 interception. Lyons with short field again inside the 40 at the Nickerson 39-yard line. Let's see what they go to here on the first possession. Looks like they're going to spread the field. Stanley and Hamilton split out wide to the left. Miller, the wingback, over on the right side. Handoff to Young, cuts it back from the right side. He'll have forward progress down to about the 35. Gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 6. Lions going a little bit faster here this second half, Matt. They get to the line quickly. Same formation, wing back to the right, 2 wides to the left. Young in the backfield with Luck. Quick pass out here to the near sideline. Hamilton has it. Ducks his shoulder as he crosses the 35, goes down to about the 33-yard line. Short gain of 2 on the play. It'll set up 3rd and about 5. Kind of a low pass for Hamilton, able to keep the knee up off the turf and move forward to pick up a short gain. Well, they spot him down a little bit farther, actually. It's going to be 2nd and about, or 3rd, I should say, and about 4.
Good to see him get Quanique Hamilton involved in this game as well. As we know, he can make some big plays for these Lions.
Same formation. Young has it. Has the first down and more as he goes inside the 25 down to the 24. Big gain for Xander Young. He cuts back really, really well. They say they drop him at the 25. Still a gain of 8, but a 1st and 10. I like how he cuts back against the grain. He gets through the hole quick. He cuts back. He tries to pick up that backside blocking and does a nice, effective job. And he's lowering his shoulders better tonight.
Yeah, and he doesn't run like a freshman. You know, he looks more like an experienced junior out there or senior. I mean, he's good running back as a freshman running back for the Lions.
Quanique Hamilton in motion on the jet sweep. Tries to pop outside. Now tackled out there as good defense by Nickerson to take out the play, and we have an injured player down on the field, Will Miller. I don't think he's hurt. I think he just got tripped up and just having trouble getting up. Nate Dole with a flip out there. He's showing that he's ready to go still. That kid is very acrobatic. No gain on the play. First time they've tried that jet sweep tonight.
Yeah, as Quanique was just kind of waiting for the blockers to develop there, and well read by the defense of the Nickerson Panthers, able to hold Lions to no gain.
Trips to the right. Pitch. Young on the sweep. Gets outside the numbers, cuts it back in. Good gain.
Yeah, I was going to say there's that cutback that you just talked about as Xander Young just patiently waits and then cuts it back at the right moment and able to turn that into a couple extra yards.
Gain of about 5 on the play. Ball near the 20-yard line. It'll be 3rd down. A short 5, long 4. This is 2-down territory as Lyons is getting really close to the red zone territory. Pitch left this time. Young has the first down and more. Still going inside the 10. 1st and goal for Lions at the 10-yard line. And we do have a player down for Nickerson.
Also a flag on the field.
As Coach Carl Nolan running out there to check on the Nickerson player who is down. I believe the player down is Austin Peterson, the senior for the Nickerson Panthers. Let's step aside. We'll be back from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Friday Night Lights on 94.7 KSKU.
Are you done with punching the clock or constant work travel? Do you have 15 or more acres? Find freedom by joining America's #1 free-range egg brand, Happy Egg. Happy Egg is looking for growers to raise happy hens. Happy Egg offers startup and new flock cost support and yield-based compensation. Work from home. Work for yourself. Feed America. Visit happyeggfarms.com today for more information. Happy Egg is a proud supporter of Rice County Athletics.
Where can you play 18 holes of golf with cart for only $20? At Lyons Public Golf Course on Thursdays. Enjoy 18 holes of golf with cart Thursdays for only $20. Carts are limited though, so reserve your tee time today. 620-680-0439.
KSKU.
Welcome back, everyone. The medical staff, the trainers are still down on the field working on the injured player for the Nickerson Panthers, just a sight that you never want to see in a football game where someone is down on the field. This injury timeout brought to you by Pile Law. If you've been injured at work or in a motor vehicle accident, call Pile Law at 620-241-9000. That's 620-241-9000, where Tom works to get you the benefits you deserve. I think they may be trying to get him. No, he hasn't got up yet at all. So our thoughts and prayers going out to the young man for the Nickerson Panthers who's down at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, I echo what you said, Doug. Is it very concerning the way Coach Carl Nolan saw that play happen and came out onto the field just immediately.
Yeah.
He didn't hesitate at all to go check on the player from Nickerson, and I did see the Nickerson player moving his legs, so that was a good sign. Don't want to speculate anything here, but yeah, it looks like they're trying to get him set up, and he is up on his feet.
Yeah, they're going to help him off as he's going to need some assistance going off the field. While we take the time to have him get off the field, and our thoughts go out here to Austin Peterson and hope that he's going to be okay. Let's thank again some of our fine Lions sports boosters: Lions Federal Bank, Busy Bee, MTC, Allen Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, Kansas Ethanol, H&R Block, and Raleigh Insurance. Crowd here at Lions, just the third home game of the season here. Been on the road for the majority of the season thus far, and good crowd out here as it's white out at Lions tonight.
Yeah, nice crowd traveling in the short distance from Nickerson as well, supporting their team. As you know, we heard them talk about in the pregame, their coach talk about with Scott Miller. They played a really tough schedule. Scott Miller said he likened it to probably one of the toughest in the entire state.
Yeah.
So tough way to start the season, and fans continuing to follow them and follow their team here up to Lyons.
The run by Xander Young was negated by a 15-yard holding penalty. The ball now back at the 30-yard line, and rolling to the left is Luck. Heaves it to the end zone. It's going to be a jump ball. They throw it up for Javier Solis. And Jace Thompson there also, 3 defenders for Nickerson, and nobody can come down with it, and that'll set up fourth down and long for Lions at the Nickerson 30-yard line.
Lions is kind of in this position here that's probably a little longer field goal than you want to attempt this early in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think they're going to have a little bit more distance than that. Boy, without that holding penalty, they would have been first and goal at the 10, but the hold happened and just negated a really good run by Xander Young. Now a crucial fourth down play here. 7:20 to go. Here in the third quarter, we're tied at 14-14, and a huge play for both of these squads here. 4th and 15 for Lions. They'll run out of the spread. Hamilton and Solis to the left. Thompson over there also.
Delay of game.
And that'll push it back even more to the 35. That'll make it 4th and 20. Scoreboard update for you. Conway Springs now on top of Sterling, 28-14. Boy, they've scored in a hurry. Marion and Mound Ridge still 8-6. That's at the end of 3. Here comes the 4th down play. Luck steps up in the pocket, fires the ball.
Oh, wow.
Caught by Hamilton. Touchdown! A 35-yard touchdown strike over the middle from Luck to Quanique Hamilton. Well designed, well executed. Great play. Lions on top for the first time tonight, 20-14. That TD coming at the 7:21 mark. Big extra point coming here from Kane Villasenor.
Yeah, Quanique Hamilton, just as he's running his route, and Ethan Luck able to step up and get the ball to him, avoid the pressure, step up, get the ball to a cutting Quanique Hamilton.
Kick is plenty long and good right through the uprights. 21-14, Lions with the lead. We'll step aside from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Friday Night Lights on 94.7 KSKU.
Hi.
When quality of care matters, let the compassionate and professional staff at Hospice and Home Care of Reno County serve you. We are committed to the well-being of our community because we are your neighbors and friends. We provide services such as home health, hospice, private duty, palliative care, and voice care. Count on us to provide your in-home health care services. Wherever you consider home, Hospice and Home Care of Reno County, your local not-for-profit agency serving a 50-mile radius of Hutchinson. We care how you live.
KSKU.
7 plays on a 33-yard touchdown drive. The pass from Luck to Quanique Hamilton, 35 yards to put Lions on top, 21-14. Momentum has swung again.
Yeah, and once again, those points coming off of a turnover. The fumble recovery by Will Miller results in 7 points for the Lions. Lions 21 points to not all 21 points.
All 21 points.
Coming off turnovers.
Run by Nickerson to the far side. Morrell with the return on the kickoff from Villasenor. Again, out beyond the 30. Nickerson again with a long field to navigate with 7:13 to go. First time they've been behind tonight. Ball will be spotted on the left hash mark. Defense for Lions has played very solid here tonight, Matt. Nelson, the wide out here to the near side. 2 backs in the backfield. Straight handoff. With the carry, I think, is Hayes. Landon Hayes with the carry, good for a couple of yards, 2nd and long.
Yeah, I would agree. The Lions defense has come up big tonight. They've given up a few big plays, but then they've stiffened up when they needed to and come up with the big turnovers resulting in the points. So Lions defense having a good game here tonight at home.
Rodarty, the wide out to the right side. Keeper by the quarterback. Straight ahead up the middle. First down and more as he crosses the 45-yard line. Faked the ball to the left halfback, tucked it under, and went straight ahead for the 1st and 10. Gain of 12. That moves the sticks. 6:25 to go. Josh Grissom back into the ball game. Nelson, the wide out here to the right side. Ball was almost fumbled by Morrell on the handoff as it popped up in the air. I think a Lions player is down injured now, as I think Josh Grissom took a shot in the back and he's down on the field. As both sides going through some injury episodes here. This injury timeout again brought to you by Pile Law. If you've been injured at work or in a motor vehicle accident, call Pile Law at 620-241-9000. Tom works to get you the benefits you deserve. Coach Carl Nolan out there, the medical staff coming out also again. While they work on Josh Grissom, let's thank some of our sports boosters again tonight. The Lyons Booster Club, Robertson's Termite and Pest Control, Erickson Custom Building, Lyons Dental Care, Hutchinson Family Dental, Johnson Roloff, and McPherson College. Thank you to all of our sponsors tonight making this broadcast possible on 94.7 KSKU. If you get a chance this weekend or next week, drop in, say hi to these fine folks, tell them thank you for supporting high school athletics on Ad Astra Radio.
Looks like they got Josh Grissom setting up now.
I think he took a shot either on the hip or in the small of his back. Oh, they help him up. I was going to say, they're not going to carry him off, I don't think.
Yeah, that would be tough.
That's more than you or I could do, or more than I can do. Maybe you could, but wow. He seems to be coming off under his own power for the most part. And it'll be Nickerson with the football.
Who had that last carry for Nickerson, Doug?
Morrell.
Morrell.
Second and 6. They say the ball at the 49-yard line. Are they going to go out of the gun this time? Nope. Quarterback's going to go under center again. Two backs in the backfield. Morrell takes it, drives forward, picks up a nice gain. Down to the 45 of Lyons. Make it to 44. Isn't that first down? They say it's inches short. Wow, that's close.
It's got really close.
Third and very short at the Lyons 44 after a 4-yard gain. Morrell and Hayes, the running backs. Hayes gets it straight ahead into the secondary. Picks up about 10. Landon Hayes down to the 34-yard line, exactly 10 yards. Only needed a few inches. Gets the 1st and 10. Now Nate Dold is grabbing his ankles.
He may have
his shoes off is all. It's an equipment timeout. I thought he was injured the way he was standing there. And a timeout called. Was it for an injury or did they call the time? Who called the timeout, Matt?
I'm not sure.
Ricardo, did you happen to see who called that timeout? I don't know either. We'll keep it here and see if we can come up with a few more scores for you from the Ad Astra Sports Network. Again, brought to you by Lyons Dental Care, your friendly hometown dentist providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch.
Looks like Humboldt 50, Blue Stem 0 into 3. From Clark Conway. Conway Springs 28, Sterling 14. That's the same score we had
a
little bit
there.
ago. Just updating at the end of 3 there from Sterling.
That game going to come down to the wire. I'd like to see where Little River and El Saline are standing here. Of course, we don't have anybody at that game tonight. Morrell and Hayes as Abernathy resets. Handoff to Hayes. Left side sweep. Brought down by Hendricks and several others. Also there is number 7 for Lyons, Xander Young. Now another Nickerson player down as Landon Hayes they are attending to. That looks like potentially an ankle, or maybe he's got a cramp. They're working on his calf right now, giving him a little bit of water. I'd say it's more of a cramp than anything else. He continues to those hurting as hot as it was today in the 90s again. These kids going both ways. Very easy here late in the ball game where they're going both ways for them to be cramping up. Let's step aside for 30 seconds from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Friday Night Lights on 94.7 KSKU.
Senior care and services as unique as you are. Sterling Village Rehabilitation and Long-Term Care is one of a kind. Call or stop by to learn more about our state-recognized person-centered care certification. Sterling Village, we are always here when you need us.
We only sell things we've tested right here in Central Kansas. Hi, this is Hunter with Busy Bee and Lyons. We are your full-service agricultural fertilizer, chemical application, and distribution service. Visit us at busybeeinc.com. Busy Bee Inc., full service for full potential.
KSKU.
And Hayes, with the cramp, able to walk off on his own. That injury timeout brought to you by Pile Law. Call Tom at 620-241-9000. Tom works to get you the benefits you deserve. It'll be second down and about 6. Coming into the play is the wide receiver. Split out wide, Nelson. Now man in motion is a tight end. He goes resets on the right side. Handoff straight ahead. Micah Jarrett goes over the right tackle. Micah Jarrett with a good gain. I think he has the 1st and 10. They move the sticks. Ball down to the 20-yard line. As Jarrett with a nice run on the play. 4:20 to go. Nickerson enters red zone territory, trying to tie it up here. Morrell in the backfield as Abernathy resets from left to right as a tight end. Handoff to Micah Jarrett. Hit by Will Miller first. Also there, Jorge Saraceras. Micah Jarrett picks up a couple yards. It'll be second and long. We'll see where they put the ball down.
Well, Doug, the Kansas City Royals ended their season yesterday.
Yeah, unfortunately. Boy, they gave the Yankees a good run for
sure
it.
Did. That was carried on the Ad Astra Network, of course.
Yep.
And Royals lost 106 games last year and came back to make it to the ALDS. I know they played, like you said, the Yankees, a really tough series.
They did. Yankees move on. They'll get the winner of the Guardians and the Tigers. Handoff to the running back as Jarrett carries it again. Micah Jarrett with the carry. Picks up about 3 down to the 15. It'll be 3rd and 5. Dodgers and the Padres play tonight, I believe. Is it tonight or is it tomorrow?
I can't remember.
I think it's tonight, and they will face the Mets then. The winner of that game faces the Mets. It's a keeper by the quarterback. Hit and dropped by Tegan Link.
Yeah, Mets have already punched their ticket to the NLCS.
Gain of a couple, 4th and 3, as the ball now spotted at the 13-yard line.
4th down here. This is a big play here for both of these teams.
Huge play right here.
2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the third period.
Monroe trying to draw the defense offside. Hands the ball off. No, keeps it. He faked it to Hayes. Followed Hayes through the hole, and I think he's got it.
He does have it.
Takes it inside the 10.
I think Monroe needed 2, picked up about 3.
3. Luck on the tackle. And it is spotted at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal. Well, they say it's even closer than that. They say the 7. It can't be the 7.
That says 9.
They switched it. I was going to say, my eyes aren't that bad. Monroe again fakes to the left halfback into the end zone as he just wouldn't go down. Kept running through defenders and scores from 9 yards out. Touchdown run by the quarterback, Chris Monroe. His second touchdown. He had the opening touchdown back in the first quarter. Gets one here to draw Nickerson within 1 point. The all-important point after touchdown. 1:39 on the clock for the tie. Malloy. Oh, bad snap.
Bad snap.
Monroe fires it to the end zone. Nobody there. You've got to execute three things on the kick. You got to have a good snap, a good hold, and a good kick, and it didn't happen. The score stays 21-20. Lions on top with 1:38 to go. Back in 30 from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Friday Night Lights on 94.7 KSKU.
Hi, I'm Michael Klayman from Bank of the Plains in Hutch. We were established in 1906 on the Kansas Plains, and we continue to making our decisions based on what's best for small-town Kansas communities. We're a full-service community bank with traditional banking services you value and the digital capabilities you need to keep pace in today's world. We'd like to visit with you in person, so please come over to 517 East 30th and Hutch to learn more about how we are making banking simple. Equal housing lender and member FDIC.
KSKU.
The all-important extra point missed by the Nickerson Panthers. Malloy to kick off. Everything he's done tonight has been a short kick. We anticipate a similar episode right here. This one again fielded in the middle of the field. Lyons will take it, go straying ahead up to the 45-yard line. Is that Nate Dold again? Nate Dold again.
Yeah.
I think he's had every one of those short kicks this time. He caught it on the bounce, took off running, and gives Lions pretty decent field position at their own 45. A relatively short field again.
Yeah, and if Dold could have got past that first wave of defenders, there wasn't many behind them.
No, there wasn't.
He would have had a lot of green grass in front of him, but just those balls are kind of hard to control. That one stayed on the ground the whole way instead of taking a bounce. But still kind of like a knuckleball, hard to pick that ball up and get momentum going.
Two wide receivers here to the near side. Option pitch. Xander Young has it outside the numbers. Driven out of bounds across the 50-yard line.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play. Is it going to be a hold again? It is a hold. There have been several nice running plays that have been called back due to holding penalties out on the edge. When you try to run wide, that's when you get those holding calls out there. That'll push it back to the 35-yard line, and they'll run it again. This time it'll be 1st and 20. They've got to break midfield and get down to the Nickerson 45 for the 1st and 10. Clock runs at 1:25. Stanley and Hamilton split out wide to the left. Miller, the wingback, on the right side. Young in the backfield with Luck. Quick pass near side. Hamilton cuts it back the other way. Tries to pick up a block. Gets one from Luck. Tries to get to the edge. Oh, he had one guy. He could have got around the corner on the right side. It would have been fine. But a penalty flag again.
Comes in the area of holding once again.
Or a crackback block. Low block maybe. We'll see what the call is. Lions players, one player not very happy about that. I think that's who they may have called the hold on. Personal foul. Oh, against Nickerson.
Oh.
Whoa, that's an automatic 1st and 10. That's not anything I thought it was going to be. Evidently something was said or a push or something happened in the line of scrimmage. I think it was against a Lions lineman that the action occurred against, and the penalty goes against Nickerson, and that will move it up to the midfield stripe.
So we knew that this game could possibly get a little chippy, but so far the officials have done a good job of keeping control of this game. And
the players have done a good job of keeping control of their emotions also. 2 left, 1 right. Whistle and a flag. Is it a delay again?
I'll start.
All start. We've had 3 plays and 3 penalties.
Yeah.
And we continue to move backward and backward and then forward and backward.
Well, that's kind of how on Nickerson's first drive they started out and they ended it up with a score.
Yeah.
Let's see if Lyons can do the same thing after 3 penalties and end this drive with a score.
35 seconds to go in the third quarter. This could be, or probably will be, the final play of the quarter. 3 wides to the left. Luck steps up in the pocket. Going to be dropped for a loss as he's sacked. Good job by Nickerson of keeping him in the pocket, not letting him get outside to the edge. He'll take a sack. Ball be spotted at the 42-yard line. Loss of 3. And it'll be 2nd and long. 1 second to go. That's going to do it. Third quarter has completed. Lions leading 21-20. We'll be back in a minute. Stay with us for an exciting fourth quarter finish from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Friday Night Lights on 94.7 KSKU.
This is Tori Tipp with State Farm Insurance on the square in Lyons. We believe in being a good neighbor, and that means more than just great insurance. At Tori Tipp State Farm, we think supporting our community serves our customers just as much as the proper insurance coverage. Stop in and see us today and let us know how we can serve you, whether it's home, auto, life, health, or just a cup of coffee. Tori Tipp State Farm Insurance, 620-257-3106. And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
We know what it takes to be a successful producer. Hard work and strong values. Like you, we have roots in this community and want to see it grow. We're ready to meet your banking and lending needs with experts who understand crops, livestock, and equipment. We know your business and your values. Talk to us. Lyons Federal Bank, a better way to bank. Member FDIC. Online at lyonsfed.com.
KSKU.
Welcome back as we get ready for fourth quarter action. Lions 21, Nickerson 20. Lions with the football. Second and long. Scoreboard update. Mountain Ridge has taken the lead over Marion 12-8 in a battle of 1A powers. Both of them ranked in Class 1A. This is a big down. Lions doesn't need to get 20 yards on this play. They just need to get part of it to set up a third and a manageable. 2 receivers to the near side on the right. Luck will drop to pass. Pretty good protection. Now has to scramble. Throws it to the sideline. Just throwing it away. Detrell Stanley was there. Would have been a loss had he caught it. He just lets it sail out of bounds. Live to play another down.
Yeah, good job by Ethan Luck there getting rid of that ball, and like you said, live to play another down. Well, Doug, while we have a quick break in action here, I was just thinking about, with our opponent being Nickerson tonight, kind of been in the news the last couple of days, the trial of the man that was involved in that accident involving the Jones family, tragically killed Trey Jones, and our thoughts and prayers continue to go out to the Jones family. I know Ava and Amy both been on the stand the last couple of days, kind of having to relive
really,
all that.
Really tough.
Yeah, tough situation for them. And
3 receivers to the left. Luck back to throw. Scrambles left. Throws it up now. Caught by Javier Solis. Short of the line to gain, but very manageable. He picks up 15 yards plus. It'll take it down to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, first reception of the night for Javier Solis, and come up big there. Able to get a yard or 2 after the catch. Sets up a manageable fourth down for the Lions.
Big 16-yard reception makes it 4th and 4. Luck with the jumbo package. Oh, he got hit in the backfield. Man, what a play by Abernathy as he comes through and gets Luck before he can get going. If he doesn't make that stop, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah, big play by Abernathy defensively. Kind of swing the momentum here a little bit. 11:08 remaining in the game. Now see if Lyons can come up with a stop here of their own defensively.
Nickerson will take over at their own 43-yard line, so Luck lost a yard on that play. Nickerson will now have it with exactly 11 minutes to go in the ball game, trailing by 1. On the option, pitch.
Oh, it's a backward pass.
Backward, yeah. They tried to option it. Quarterback Monroe pitched it back to Morrell. He just recovers it, but a big loss of about 6 yards or so. And they'll spot it back near the 36-yard line.
Heads up play by Morrell, just getting on that ball.
Yeah.
And that could have been a whole lot worse. Could have been a scoop and score for Lyons if Morrell didn't realize what was going on there.
Morrell with the carry. Tries to pop outside on the left and does. Has the sideline. Boy, they've been containing Morrell. Oh, late flag. Now another one. Everybody clear out and go to your respective huddles. Keep control.
As Morrell got all of that
back,
that loss and more.
Coach Nolan out on the field telling his kids, get in the huddle.
Nickerson coach is on the field also.
Trying to keep control. They're talking about who the penalty is on. I have not seen a preliminary signal yet. The ball is on the Lions side of the field at about the 43-yard line. So a big gain. Unsportsmanlike against Lyons will attack on another 15. 21 yards on the carry and 15 more on the penalty. And the ball's going to be deep in Lions territory. Timeout on the field. We'll take 30 also from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. Friday Night Lights on KSKU.
Escape the web of slow internet. Switch to MTC Fiber Internet for scary fast speeds and unlimited data, plus screen time restrictions, online safety, and parental controls to keep your kids safe. Call 877-216-9951 or stop by your local MTC office in Little River, Lyons, Marquette, McPherson, or Sterling to find out more.
KSKU.
Welcome back, everyone. Crucial part of the ball game here. Nickerson now in good field position trying to put a score on. The defense for Lyons needs to step up here and play under control. Both teams need to keep their heads here. We've got too good of a ball game to have something go wrong here in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. This would be a good time for Lyons to come up with another turnover.
Yep.
So they've had
Nickerson's 4, 3 fumbles in an interception. Monroe under center. 2 backs in the backfield. Morrell has it. Over the right side, still going.
Another flag
again.
In.
Looks like Jace Thompson on the tackle. Let's see who the flag goes against. Personal foul, face mask against Lyons. So a big run down to the 15. 14 yards on the carry, plus half the distance to the goal line will make it 1st and goal from the 8. Two big penalties on this drive.
That was Morrell again on that carry, right?
It was. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't run it again. That play has worked successfully 2 times in a row. And they give the ball to Morrell.
Xander Young gets into the backfield. Tackle for loss.
Lyons was bringing the house on that one and got in there. Morrell almost didn't get that handoff. Loss of a couple. Back to the 10. Be 1st and goal from the 10. Morrell in the backfield. Monroe steps up, resets the play. Going to keep it himself. Bounces around in there. Lyons, another flag late. Good defensive play by Lyons as they held Monroe to a short game, but then the flag comes in. No indication yet from the white hat. He's going to step out where we can see him. Personal foul. Offense. That will go against Nickerson. Was it live ball or dead ball? That's going to be a... How much did he gain on that, Matt? Just a couple of yards?
About 2 yards.
To the 8. They'll bring it out then to... the 27-yard line. Still remains second down. Second and goal from the 27-yard line. I think they marked off too much yardage. And I think that's what Coach Bauman is saying also. No? They're going to say that's where it was. Okay. Clock running at 9:17. Keeper by Monroe. Xander Young coming up off the ground last. Gain of a few. Third down. They say the 25 timeout. Let's just keep it here for a little bit. I want to thank again some of our sponsors tonight. Lyons Federal Bank, Busy Bee, MTC, Kansas Ethanol, JCAM, State Farm, Tory Tip, and Pride Ag Resources, Ace Hardware. Thank you to all those Lyons and Rice County Sports Booster for making our broadcast possible. The ball now, they say, is at the 22, so that would have been a gain of about, 5 yards on that by Monroe?
Yeah.
And a big third down coming up, Matt.
Absolutely huge third down. And stay tuned for the Happy Eggs play of the game. Ooh. We're supposed to give that away in-game, and there's no way I could have awarded that yet. I mean, there's several plays that could have been candidates.
And who knows what's to come.
Yeah.
There could be some to come. Plenty of time on the clock, 8:54. But a big down right here. Nickerson in Lyons territory, third down. Hayes and Morrell, the running backs. Wide receiver to the right. Morrell has it, sweeps right. Flags come in. I think I saw a flag over there, didn't I?
I'm not sure.
I must not have. I thought something was flying. My mistake. And the ball now resting at about the 10-yard line. And it'll be 4th and goal for the Nickerson Panthers. It's inside the 10 at about the 8. So a gain of 14 for Morrell. Man, he's been unstoppable on this drive here.
Been a good drive for Morrell.
Here we go. Monroe in trouble. Rolling left. Fires to the end zone. Did he catch it? Touchdown.
He did.
My, what a catch. Coverage was good. I can't see. Oh, that was Abernathy, I think, on the catch.
Yeah, I think it was Abernathy.
I couldn't tell who it was. I didn't know if it was 33 or 13. That was a great catch. Monroe rolling left. Throws into the corner of the end zone, the left corner. An 8-yard touchdown pass to take the lead. Extra point. Up and
no good.
26-21. Nickerson regains the lead. Lyons will have the ball next with 8:11 to go. We'll be back in a minute from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Friday Night Lights on KSKU.
We're a hometown office with big city technology. Hi, I'm Dr. Matthew Perry with Lyons Dental Care. Whether you just need your teeth cleaned or advanced periodontal care like laser treatment and cancer screening, mini dental implants, or Invisalign, we have the technology. Our friendly, experienced staff and relaxing atmosphere will make your visit a pleasant one. New patients are always welcome and se habla español. Online at lyonsdentist.com. Lyons Dental Care, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch.
I'm Dr. Logan Shetler from the Lyons Medical Center, and for times when you're feeling under the weather, to immunizations and back-to-school appointments for your children, our team is here for your family at every stage of your life. As a rural clinic and hospital, our commitment to your health is built upon the foundation of neighbors caring for neighbors. So whether you wake up with a sore throat or your teen sprain their ankle, we'll help you get better fast.
KSKU.
Again, welcome back. Short punt or short kickoff. Return. Here comes another flag in. Wow, we went through the first half unscathed with Laundry, and here in this second half, it's been really, really tough. Another penalty against Nickerson, 15-yard personal foul. That will aid Lyons as the kickoff return was up around the 40. That'll cross midfield now into Nickerson territory. Lyons has been good when they've had a short field.
Yeah, they have, and that sets Lyons up in good field possession for this drive. As, like you said, 8:08 remaining in this game, and Lyons needs to get something going offensively here.
They will be on the Nickerson 46-yard line. Two receivers to the near side on the right. Will Miller but the wing back on the left. Luck, the quarterback, out of the gun. Xander Young, the running back, in the backfield with Luck. Ball on the right hash mark. 8:07 to go. Nickerson in a back-and-forth game, leading by 5. Luck fires. Caught by Stanley. Down at the 40-yard line. Gain of 6. 2nd and 4.
Nice little play there on first down. Pick up good positive yardage.
Now we're going to go jumbo package again.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say we haven't seen the jumbo package in the second half. Lyons kind of went away from it. I think, they thought maybe Nickerson was kind of coming up with a plan to counter that, but now we're going to see Lyons go back to it here.
Starbuck, Grissom, and Saras are the blocking backs behind Guerrero. Oh, penalty flag. Delay, no. No, they called delay a game, but I think it was an illegal substitution. The player did not get within 12 yards of the huddle. Is that what they're calling? He stepped in off the sideline?
Not sure.
It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. That'll move it back, and it'll be 2nd and 9 now instead of 2nd and 1. Ball at the 48-yard line. 45-yard line, excuse me. Luck. Xander Young. He gets most of it back.
Nearly gets the first down.
He's going to take it inside the 40 down to about the 37-yard line. 8 yards on the carry. Makes it 3rd and 1. Run it again. Here comes the Jumbos.
Xander Young still in there.
Yep. Xander Young running the Wildcat. He's going to keep it. Cuts inside, runs over a couple of players.
Got the first down and more.
Yeah.
You're right, Doug. I really like the cutbacks by Xander Young. You talked about that in the first half, and he just is patiently kind of waits on the lane to open up and then cuts back and developing into being a really good runner for the Lions.
Ball down at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. We are approaching the midway point of the fourth quarter. Spread offense this time. Luck in the pocket to throw. Throws it up deep. Has a man out there. Crowd wants pass interference. Not going to get it. Intended for Stanley. Coverage by Hayes and Rodarte of Nickerson. 2nd and 10 for Lyons. Luck's got a good arm. Laid it out there.
Yeah, and Lyons needs to punch it in here. Of course, a field goal won't do it as they're down by 5 points. 2 missed extra points by the Panthers tonight.
Lyons resets their offensive line. 2 receivers to the right. Exactly 6 minutes on the clock. Young takes the handoff. Tackled in the backfield for a loss. Another penalty flag as the Nickerson defender uprooted Xander Young. Unnecessary play. Just kind of flipped him over on his head. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Yeah, and that negated a nice tackle for a loss by Nelson there.
Yeah, there was a couple yards loss on the play. And the ball will now be spotted at the 21-yard line instead of the 36. 1st and 10 for Lyons. Still 6 minutes on the clock. They may have a discussion about that. That play was run. Remember I said there were 6 minutes on the clock and there's still 6 minutes on the clock? Nope, they'll go ahead and let it go by. Here we go. Now the clock's running. 1st and 10 for Lyons. Option pitch. Young cuts back. Inside. Takes it down for about a 5-yard gain. First and 10 for Lyons. Ball will be on the 17-yard line. Split back, or not split backs, but split receivers to the far side. Pass a little bit high and through the hands of Stanley as they tried to set up a quick bubble screen over there to the outside. Be 2nd down. 5:27 to go, 26-21. Nickerson with the lead. Lyons in red zone territory trying to take the lead with a score. Luck calls for the ball. He'll keep it. Follows Xander Young. Good defensive play there by number 75, Alan Cummings, as he comes in and gets to Luck before he can use that block. Couple of yards loss on the play, and now it's 3rd down and long. Ball at the 19. 5 minutes to go. 2 downs to work with.
Yeah, most definitely 4 down territory because like we talked about, the field goal doesn't do you any good at this point.
Nope. Solis and Hamilton to the left. Jet sweep. Quanique Hamilton takes it to about the 16-yard line.
Another flag came in there.
Maybe a hold. It's called by the umpire, I think. Personal foul. Face mask. Oh. Against the offense? Huh. Don't see many of those. It does happen. It does happen. They're going to march off the 15-yard variety. Whoa. That's going to move Lyons back a bunch. Instead of at the 16, they'll now spot it from the 34 after the face mask penalty. 15 yards from the previous line of scrimmage. Repeat the down. 3rd and very long. Third and 25 from the 34-yard line. 3 receivers to the right side. Luck calls for the ball. Drops, fires it deep, sideline.
Oh,
good pass there. Intended to Quanique Hamilton. Inside the 5, can't come down with it. It was laid out nicely. Threw into double coverage, but Hamilton had a shot at it.
Yeah, good play call there, and like you said, well-thrown ball. Hamilton just not able to come up with the reception there.
11th play of the drive coming up, and none bigger than this one right here. 4:14 to go, 26-21. Going to respot the ball back another yard from where it was. Ball on the left hash mark. 2 receivers here to the right side. That's Solis and Hamilton. Miller on the left. Need to get a bunch. Luck running for his life. In trouble. Throws it away. Out of the pocket. Throws it out of bounds to save the sack. But it'll go over to Nickerson as they turn it over on downs. Big defensive stand by Nickerson as they will take over at their own 34-yard line. 4 minutes exactly to go in the ball game. Timeout called by Nickerson. We'll step aside also. This is Friday Night Lights on 94.7 KSKU. We'll just keep it here after all. Matt, you have any scoreboard updates that you can share with us as we come down to the end of this one, brought to you by Lyons Dental Care?
Let's take a look here from Lane Gillespie. Fourth quarter, Mulvane 27, McPherson 21. McPherson coming back in that game. Bueller 68, El Dorado 6. That one a final. Final from Sterling. Conway Springs 41, Sterling 14. From Lucky Kid, Halstead 31, Ellsworth 13.
Whoa.
Well, that's a little bit of a surprise there.
Yes.
As Halstead, came into the season. They have some athletes. They were a team to kind of watch, but had, kind of underperformed a bit, arguably, and big win there for Halstead. Andale 54, Smoky Valley 0. That one a final.
All right. We're about ready to go here now. Nickerson with the football. Whistle blows, flags fly. False start against Nickerson. Move it back 5 to the 29-yard line. 1st and 15. I think you're going to see a steady dose of Morrell right now. He had the ball in his hand right there.
Yeah, Lyons going to have to find a way to stop Morrell. If they can come up with some stops here, maybe get the ball back with a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Give yourself a chance.
They're going to run to their right, and they're going to give the ball to Morrell. That's been their best play all night long, and when they need it most right here, that's probably where they're going to go. Here it comes. Morrell over the right side. Lions defense stiffens. Little bit of a gain. 2nd and long. Picks up about 4 yards. Up ahead. Starbuck on the tackle. 2nd and 11. We'll call it from the 33-yard line. Gain of 4 on that last play. Let's see if they go to Morrell again. Monroe taking his time. Gives it to Hayes instead. Hayes with a big run. 1st down and more as Landon Hayes. Everybody was expecting Morrell. I was. And Jarrett Hayes comes back to the left with a big run. Ball up to the 48-yard line. 15 yards on the carry, Matt. That was huge.
Yeah, that was a big play there for Nickerson.
3:03 to go. Clock continues to run. Clock definitely in favor of the Nickerson Panthers, and they're using every bit of it they possibly can. Monroe Now steps under center. No flag. Lions just about jumped. Now a timeout called by Nickerson as they wanted to run off as much time as they could. Are we ready? We'll take a 30-second timeout from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Friday Night Lights on 94.7.
We're Stamatic of Central Kansas, with a new location at 209 North Main in downtown McPherson. We are here to help, offering water, fire, and smoke restoration, mold remediation, carpet and upholstery cleaning, as well as hard surfaces like LVP, tile, and even grout cleaning. Honey, don't forget about the places you can't see, like air ducts and dryer vents. Find us on Facebook or online at stamaticofcentralks.com for a free estimate.
Honey, don't forget
to see how Stamatic of Central Kansas can help you.
Honey, don't forget.
Call Stamatic, you'll be ecstatic.
KSKU.
Welcome back. 1st and 10 for the Nickerson Panthers. Handoff. Good run again by the Panthers. Taken down is Landon Hayes. Didn't get the full 10, but picked up 9. It'll be 2nd and 1 after the 9-yard run by Landon Hayes. Latrell Stanley coming out. Ethan Luck going in at free safety. 2:11 to go. I don't know how many timeouts Lyons has. Do you, Matt? Can't have too many, I don't think.
Maybe one.
Going to have a stop here for Lyons. Nickerson looking for a first down. Hands the ball off. Tests the left side, getting the 1st and 10. That Morrell again. Landon Hayes again on the carry. Takes it to the 39-yard line. 1st and 10. 1:30 to go. Boy, what a good ball game this has been. Back and forth. Kudos to both of these squads for the way they battled here tonight. Clock at 1:15. Handoff to Hayes. Deacon Showalter on the tackle. Tried to strip the ball away from Hayes. Couldn't do it. That's what Lyons needs right here, is some kind of a play to take the ball away. 55 seconds to go. Evidently, Lyons is out of timeouts, Matt. 2nd down.
Slight bobble by Hayes on that carry made it a little bit interesting, but
yeah,
unable to get that ball to come loose.
30 seconds to go. Morrell with the carry gets a few. There's a timeout called by Lyons. We'll just keep it here. It'll be 3rd and about 6 or 7 yards to go, but only 20 seconds on the clock. Not a whole lot of time for the Lions. Timeout called by Coach Carl Nolan as both teams go to their respective sidelines. Remember to stay with us for our AdAstraRadio.com post-game show. We'll hear from Coach Carl Nolan. We'll give you an update of the stats for this ball game and a scoreboard update, rundown of the scores. Then stay on the Ad Astra Sports Network tonight as you listen to the Kansas High School Scoreboard Show. You can find that on 106.1 KXKU, 98.9 KGBK, and 101.5 KIOL. All of that at 10 o'clock. As you will catch up on sports scores, football scores across the state from the mother station, WIBW, out of Topeka. Matt, let's go ahead and come up with a Happy Egg play of the game. Visit happyeggfarms.com to learn how you can help feed America. We had a lot of big plays in the first half, several big plays in the second half. Victory formation for Nickerson with 28 seconds to go. Kneel down by Monroe. And Nickerson will come away with the win What do you think on the play of the game? I had a suggestion to you.
Yeah, we have to go with that 8-yard touchdown throw in the back corner of the end zone with Keyston Abernathy coming up with the reception to put the Panthers in the lead for good tonight.
And it was an incredible throw by Chris Monroe, rolling to his left under pressure. He had to scramble, threw it up into double coverage, and Keyston Abernathy somehow came down with that catch, and that was the winning score as Nickerson picks up their first win of the season. They now move to 1-5. Lyons falls to 1-5. And, boy, what a tough loss to the home crowd here tonight as both of these teams played really, really hard. You got to give them credit for that. They battled down to the last second. Nickerson picks up the win. Lyons with a tough loss.
Yeah, it was a hard-fought game and ended up being a close game at the end. And, you know, I kind of talked about it in my keys of the game. I thought maybe a close game might play into Nickerson's favor, and that's the way it worked out. But Lyons battled all the way till the end there.
All right, stay with us. We'll be back in about a minute with your At Astor Radio post-game report from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Friday Night Lights on 94.7 KSKU.
We are your destination for Friday Night Lights. To find out when our Friday Night Lights tour is coming to your hometown, click on sports at adastroradio.com. Hit radio 94.7 KSKU.
Learn with purpose. Wherever you are in your learning journey, Sterling College has the training you need. With undergraduate, graduate, and online programs, you can find the career path just for you. Sterling College is a Christ-centered liberal arts college in Sterling, Kansas, located just 20 minutes from Hutchinson. Sterling provides you with class-leading KCAC and NCCAA athletics and numerous arts opportunities to perform, learn, and grow. Visit sterling.edu or scwarriors.com to take your step to being a warrior.
Allen Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on the giant corner of 30th and Lorraine in Hutchinson. We take pride in supporting our community and being committed to our customers. Don Glassby here to let you know dependability of your vehicle is very important to us. Our top-notch service team is ready anytime your vehicle needs attention. Visit us online at AllenSamuelsHutch.com. Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, where there's always a warm cup of coffee waiting, and as Mr. Samuels always says,
come by, let's be friends.
Erickson Custom Building has a great plan and a budget suited for your needs. Erickson Custom Building provides quality craftsmanship and superior customer service. Call 620-585-2816 or visit EricksonCustomBLDG.com.
Hi, this is Dustin Schultz with Black Diamond Contracting. We pride ourselves on top-notch craftsmanship and a commitment to listening to the customer. If you're ready to create the space